All right, hey y'all. So we're finally live and we are excited for the draft, even though we don't have a first or second round pick. Hey, who knows? So yeah, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
can't
very
tell.
interesting to see what happens tonight. We got rumors on Aaron Rodgers. We got rumors on Deshaun Watson. We'll see what unfolds tonight. It's gonna be very exciting.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Probably gonna be some trades, maybe Patriots to the Fields or something like that. Let's see.
Dude, who do y'all think's gonna go to the 49ers though? That's like the big question of the day. Because Mac Jones, Trey Lance, maybe all of that is a smokescreen and it's Justin Fields. Who knows? But what do y'all think?
I personally think they go Trey Lance. I don't think they go Mac Jones just for the fact that the media's been like bashing him and stuff like that. And Fields, I mean, there hasn't been too much smoke around him. It's just been Fields or Lance. I'm sorry, Lance or Mac Jones. I think it's gonna go Mac. What's his name? Lance.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a really tough decision for the Niners. Their head coach wants Mac Jones. We heard their scouting department wants Trey Lance. But in my opinion, those aren't the two best choices. The first choice they should make is Justin Fields. Justin Fields is the most talented quarterback there. He's got insane ball velocity, insane arm talent, mobility, and any quarterback should be able to work in Kyle Shanahan's system in San Francisco. And you have the talent around them with Ayuk, Samuel, George Kittle, Mostert. They have the talent around them, and then Justin Fields will be the most talented quarterback to complete that roster.
Definitely agree there.
The way the 49ers roster is set up right now, I feel like it would be better for Mac Jones, in my opinion. Trey Lance can be better, but the way the offense is set up, Mac Jones can go in there day one rather than Trey Lance go in there, probably be like a project type of quarterback, not be able to go in there, start, be able to throw for 4,000 yards in a season, at least 20 touchdowns. I think Mac Jones could do that rather than Trey Lance. Just for this season. Eventually, I think it's gonna be Trey Lance better.
Well, if you think about it, right now they have Jimmy Garoppolo, and Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be very hard to trade. He's got a $26 million contract, and they have been struggling to find a trade partner. The Patriots have been a little interested here and there, but they haven't made a trade quite yet. So you would think that Jimmy Garoppolo would be the starting quarterback to at least start the season, like Kyle Shanahan has mentioned in his interviews.
Yeah.
So welcome everyone who's joining. So yeah. So welcome everyone who's joining. All right.
So what do y'all think the Broncos do today?
The Broncos are actually in a pretty good situation. They just got Teddy Bridgewater. They're kind of figuring out what they're going to do with the quarterback situation. It seems like they're going to be keeping Locke and Bridgewater, just the two of them. They're going to fight it out. I mean, they can kind of focus on the defense. Their offense is pretty complete with Melvin Gordon, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant. They got all the weapons. And they could look to upgrade the offensive line. They maybe steal Slater at 9, trade back with Barrett Tucker. Maybe with like the Patriots at 15, the Washington football team, if you're looking to make a trade for a quarterback, if Trey Lance is still there, maybe they like Mac Jones enough to do that. The Broncos have a lot of options tonight, and we'll see what they do. But personally, I think they should trade back right now.
Yeah, I agree. The quarterback situation, as you said, is pretty solid. They got Drew Lock, they got Teddy Bridgewater. Maybe they potentially take Fields or something like that, or even Benjamin Albright on Twitter. He's been hinting that they're interested in Aaron Rodgers. Maybe they make a potential trade
Oh,
or something like that.
so just now, NFL update just said the Packers are now open to the reality that they may have to trade Aaron Rodgers. Mort report just said on ESPN, AFC team is more likely for obvious reasons. So that's something to keep in mind. And did y'all hear about what Roger Goodell said about Deshaun Watson? That they're definitely gonna punish that kind of conduct. So that's also something to keep in mind when it comes to potentially trading him, because some teams might not want to trade for a guy who won't even play. But probably that suspension will be too long, given
Yeah.
the league's like recent history with like giving the consequences for similar actions. So who knows? But yeah.
I think it's very interesting. We don't know for certain if Deshaun Watson is guilty of what he's been charged with. All these women coming forward with the allegations. We have no idea the truth behind it. Could a settlement be in the future? Could a suspension be in the future for Deshaun Watson? We don't know. Yeah, and it's kind of wait and see what happens at this point.
Yeah, I think the ideal team for him in the AFC would probably be the Denver Broncos. They probably have the best package to give up. What do they have, like the ninth pick, something like that? I think the seventh. Yeah, the ninth pick. They could give that up. Maybe a defensive player like Bradley Chubb potentially. They have the offense set up for them. They have running backs, they have receivers, they have a solid tight end. The offensive line is pretty solid. The defense is pretty good. I think he could go in there and potentially be a very good playoff team this year.
Yeah. The Broncos could definitely go either way. Maybe they make a big package for Deshaun Watson tonight. Maybe they make a move and take advantage of the Packers' desperation for Aaron Rodgers at this point. Teams in a good situation like the Broncos are very, very fortunate and very lucky that they can be comfortable and make any pick and it'll be successful. Unless it's a complete reach at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I highly doubt that Deshaun is traded today because of those cap implications. Like if he were to be traded like today or before June 1st, all his signing bonuses for all the years that he has it for will be like kind of fast forwarded to like whenever the trade is, and you'll have to pay that amount. But if it's after June 1st, then we just pay the the signing bonus for like this year or something like that. So obviously you have a lot of savings to have if you have it post June 1st.
Yeah, and then the way the teams are looking at it right now, they said that next year's the draft picks can be like gold mine or something like that. They can be worth like gold mine or something. They're probably going to look into next year, so then they can do individual workouts with the potential prospects that could draft, do individual workouts with the quarterbacks, with the running backs, with whatever they want to draft next year. They can have better insight of the player rather than this year. I don't think they've been to any pro days or anything like that for any of the quarterbacks or any of the players that are going to go early. It's just been like the later players. I mean, I don't really see anything happening this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so another question for y'all. What do you think the Falcons will end up doing tonight? I feel like at 4, they're in a kind of tricky situation. We're going to have to see what happens with Mac Jones. And I feel like there's a lot of implications that will come if Mac Jones is selected by the 49ers tonight.
I feel everyone's just predicting Pitts at this point, and I feel like that's what it will be because I feel like Matt Ryan maybe has one more year in the tank, I guess, until they try to trade him off somewhere. But there were Matt Ryan trade rumors earlier, so I don't know what's going to happen there. Maybe they get Lance, and so Lance could sit behind Matt Ryan for a year, learn behind a veteran QB like Matt Ryan, and see what goes from there. But I think Pitts is the obvious choice for them, but who knows?
Right. I mean, Pitts is the best player in the draft, in my opinion. I know lots of people love Trevor Lawrence. He's his generational talent, but Kyle Pitts is a generational talent. I can play wide receiver, outside and inside, and play tight end. He can block. He can run. He's fast with his height. He is everything impressive, and I would be able to say I guarantee you he's a Hall of Fame player at this point with what he brings to the table.
All right. So, wait, go ahead.
And if they do eventually look into trading Julio Jones, Pitts could somewhat, like, I guess, fill in that role as a wide receiver threat. But from the tight end, he could probably line up as a slot receiver. He has a speed, like everything I've been saying. He's like the best prospect that we've seen as a tight end and probably tight end history, something like that. So, yeah, that would probably be the obvious choice. I do agree with Anish about the Trey Lance thing. They could potentially go Trey Lance, sit him behind Matt Ryan for a year, maybe 2 years, something like that. But yeah, I do think they end up going Pitts, the obvious choice.
Yeah. So we're actually bringing guests on our show, so that we can talk to y'all and talk about the draft and enjoy it. So we're going to invite our first guest, Miguel, and let's go ahead and add him to the stream. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, how's it going, Miguel? Going good. It's going good. How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing on draft day?
Pretty good. I mean, we have no picks, but it's what.
Yeah. Very excited. Yeah, no, for sure.
I mean, yeah. The one thing we could see from this is just see which prospects are left after day one, and see if there are prospects worth moving up in the draft on day two, maybe in the second round, because there definitely is a lot of like we're able to do that with like by having 3 6 round picks. Maybe we can use 2 of them and a third to move up in second. Who knows? So that's something to look out for, I guess.
I'm hearing right now that the Broncos have a deal to land Aaron Rodgers, and it's about as close to a done deal as it can get at the moment.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So just waiting on the Packers to accept it, or yeah.
Seems like both sides have talked about it right now, and I'm assuming they're gonna wait up until the 9th pick, somewhere around that area, and then they'll make a decision, I think.
It's probably the best thing for the Packers to do at this point.
Dang, Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers in the same conference. That's insane.
That would definitely be very, very fun to watch.
Dang. John Elway. I wonder how much he gave for him. Definitely number 9 for sure. And then
Right. I mean, I would think Aaron Rodgers should get at least 2 first-round picks or more than that at this point in his career. The way he's been playing recently, it's been great.
so that means they're gonna have their QB room is probably the best in the league if they land Aaron Rodgers, because then they have Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater there, which is pretty insane QB room, I think. Like,
right. I feel like they didn't necessarily expect this to happen.
yeah,
But we had a chance to get Aaron Rodgers, and they only traded a 6th-round pick for Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a situation. If this happens, I'm not exactly sure if it will, but they kind of just jumped on the situation to go get Aaron Rodgers, and it's the right thing to do. They need quarterback. They have the talent, and they're just trying to put everything together.
Yeah, I think it's first time in NFL history a QB could be traded after winning an MVP. I think that's what I saw. So that's pretty crazy. So, and if we have to see how he produces. But yeah, let's go ahead and add our good friend Joel to the stream. And hey, what's up, bro?
How y'all doing?
Hey, good.
Always good to be on here, man. I mean, NFL draft. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, a lot of interesting prospects, and it'll be cool to see what goes down over the course of the season.
Of course. I mean, you can never really expect, because like there's always prospects that go higher than they usually go, and prospects that fall, and it just doesn't always go as to your mock drafts like predict, So that's definitely that's what I like about it's very the NFL draft. It's very unpredictable. Like, you can never kind of really guess for sure. I mean, like apart from like the first 2 picks, everything else is like kind of fair game at this point, So that's something to look out for.
Do you think a running back goes in the first round tonight or not?
Yeah, probably.
I'm a big fan of Najee Harris. I think he's one of the top 15 prospects in the entire draft. He brings a little bit of everything to the table. He's very, very athletic, very fast. He has great vision that you don't see from many running backs entering the draft at all. He's a great pro, a great leader, and he brings a great environment around everybody that he's around. I think he'd be a great pick for any team.
Yeah, maybe a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers, a team looking into a running back that really needs a running back for Ben Roethlisberger to lean on this season to help out the offense and all of that. So yeah, maybe the Steelers.
You think ETN probably goes in the first round too, probably, right?
I mean, talent-wise, I would think so, but I think he ends up going in the second, just for the fact that he's a running back and their value's starting to drop and all of that.
I mean, ETN is a great prospect, very fast, one of the fastest running backs we've seen in a while. really, and he does a lot of things very, very well. But the narrative lately has kind of been don't take a running back in the first round at all. So I think teams will kind of wait and see where he is. You're not going to see anybody trade up for him. If there's any team that's looking to take the best player available, I think Etienne's one of the best players available around 25 or 32. A team could jump on him at that point. So I wouldn't personally take him in the first round. It just kind of depends on what each team thinks they need at this point.
So what wide receivers do you think go in the first round tonight?
There's a lot of receivers I personally have a first round grade on. It kind of depends on each team, but I would say the obvious ones are Chase, Smith, Waddle, Bateman. I could also see Terrace Marshall, Kadarius Toney, Elijah Moore. All of those guys could go in the first, or maybe only 5 of those guys could go in the first round. At this point, they're all really, really good, and I think any team should get them at this point. It's a very deep receiver class, so maybe they kind of let them fall to them in the second round. Maybe, like, for example, Toney could go in the second round. Elijah Moore could go in the second or third round, even though they're fantastic receivers. We'll just have to kind of see what happens there. But there's the obvious ones, like I mentioned before, that will definitely be picked.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and add Abdul to the stream. So, hey, Abdul, what's up? I think his thing is a little lagging, but
yeah.
So if y'all are interested on joining the stream, go ahead and DM us at Clutch City ENTX on Twitter, and we'll send you the link to join. So, yeah.
So what are all the quarterbacks that I think don't go tonight? So we got Trey Lance probably, Mac Jones, possibly Justin Fields. Who else do you think go? Trevor Lawrence, obviously, and then Zach Wilson. Do you think Kellen Mond steps in? Maybe 32, 31?
I mean, it's kind of
that fifth-year option.
Clear cut right now with the first round picks at quarterback would be. I would say it's obviously Lawrence, Wilson, Lance, Fields, and Mac Jones. I don't really see any team trading like back into the first because I feel like they missed out on Mond or Mills or Trask. I don't think that's necessary whatsoever. Those quarterbacks should all be picked in the third round. I heard steam on Mills pick up from Stanford a little bit, maybe going in the second round, but otherwise, unless the Steelers or Raiders do something crazy as usual as they do in the draft, I don't see any of those other quarterbacks being drafted in the first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more news on Aaron Rodgers team or not?
Let's see. Not really at the moment. I'm checking ESPN right now. The draft is kind of just starting. It's 7:02, so first pick could be announced in about 15-ish minutes. They seem to be dragging the draft on a little bit. This is kind of annoying, but it should be starting soon, and you'll kind of see all the trades to pile in. The last thing we know is that the Broncos are kind of close to making a deal for Aaron Rodgers, and we're not sure what the other options are. Maybe the Niners come back into the conversation, but it seems like the Packers would want to trade him to an AFC team at that point. And I remember seeing earlier there's a thing about Aaron Rodgers making a wish list to the Broncos, Raiders, and 49ers. So maybe the Raiders make a move for Aaron Rodgers. But I don't really see how that works out for the future of them. They would move Derek Carr as well. It would be kind of tricky. So it seems like the Broncos are the only realistic option at this point.
So how many total trades do you think happen tonight? Like whether it's players or draft picks or whatever?
I think maybe like 2 to 4 trades happen. Definitely, I feel like Lions trade back and then Patriots get involved somehow. I don't know. It just seems like Belichick has been super aggressive in free agency. I feel like that would like apply here in the draft too, but who knows? But yeah.
Yeah. I could see Patriots going off maybe Fields or Lance, someone like that. Maybe Atlanta trading back. Maybe Denver trading, obviously, for Aaron Rodgers, something like that.
Miguel, what do you think? What will happen?
I have no clue. I think this draft is very interesting, um, especially with the Aaron Rodgers news dropping today. Just such a great timing for that. So I think the Broncos are definitely in play, but I'm gonna throw out a very hot take. I think I saw somebody tweet it on the low earlier today, but I like the move after I thought about it. I don't know if like they're willing to actually like trade up all the draft capital for the future, but if I'm the Giants, I'm considering getting Aaron if I can somehow. I think that works out really well. You have built up a good offensive roster now with Galladay. He's added Kyle Rudolph. You're getting back Saquon. Your offense is set. You have good offensive linemen. Your defense has been built from the previous few drafts. If give up the 12th pick. I don't know if the Packers want Daniel Jones. I'm sure they'd rather try out Jordan Love at this point.
Yeah.
But give up 4 or 5 first-round picks. I don't know what exactly would be necessary, but I would be very much invested in that idea if I'm the Giants front office. But I mean, the Broncos, though, I mean, are also pretty good off at wide receiver. So
Yeah, so I actually have something to say about that. I'm actually a really big Giants fan. The Giants are my second favorite team. My family's from New York. And I'm a big believer in Daniel Jones, actually. Yeah, so the team is kind of built in the right place to where you kind of just run with what you have. In my opinion, I think it's a 9 or 10 win team already, and you're kind of getting rid of your future if you would trade for like Aaron Rodgers at this point. You want to be able to keep building the small pieces because when you're almost a contender, you kind of just want to keep filling the gaps that you have. So I feel like if you're trading for Aaron Rodgers, you got to move Daniel Jones away. You got to probably give him a receiver. So you're trading away like Darius Slayton or Sterling Shepard. Possibly trading Evan Ingram too. Obviously, we don't know what his value is right now, Aaron Rodgers is, but I think it'd be really funny to see Aaron Rodgers on the Giants actually. But I like the idea because they like you said they are built pretty well at this point. But we'll kind of see what happens in that area. But it'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, no, the idea definitely is out there. It would be pretty insane to see that actually happen. But I don't know. The only reason I propose it is because I've heard both sides in regards to Daniel Jones. I don't know what the future really looks like yet for Daniel. I think you have people who are skeptical of how well he is to actually lead a franchise. And then I think you have some people that, like you said, do believe in Daniel and think that he can lead that team. But I don't know, seeing Aaron in New York, bring him to a big market, bring him to he would bring so much energy to New York, and just that would be so fun to see, I think. But again, I don't know. I don't know what teams are thinking of actually willing to give up just in a matter of a few hours for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of compensation if any team does trade.
I'd have to agree. That'd be pretty exciting. I also got my Saquon Barkley jersey on right now, waiting for the Giants to make their pick at 11. I think it is actually 11. And I'm kind of hoping that they go with Rashawn Slater. And Rashawn Slater actually went to my middle school and high school, so it's a little personal pick for me there. So I think it'd be really cool to see that happen. All I know, he's a really good kid. He was a really good student at my high school. Everybody loved him, and Rashawn Slater is really talented. But the Giants also have many other options. Hopefully, Micah Parsons could also be there. That'd be someone that they need to look at. Also, someone that could come under the radar would be Jalen Phillips from Miami, an edge player. The Giants, their biggest need right now, 100%, I would say, would be their edge. They got decent pass rush in the interior. They also lost Alvin Tomlinson to the Vikings in the offseason, which made me a little upset because of how good the defense was. So I feel like going defense could also be beneficial for them in the first round. but I feel like the edge class and the DN class is pretty decent, considering how it's been in the past. Not many spectacular players. I feel like there's a lot of quality edge rushers that you could get later. So I feel like the Giants should, at this point, go best player available to fill the roster out and kind of get the infusion of youth and more excitement around the roster.
And one thing to keep in mind is that a potential Aaron Rodgers trade will kind of dictate what a potential Deshaun Watson trade will be, because there is that huge age gap. And so if Aaron Rodgers goes for like 2 firsts and like a player or sorry, that more than that probably, probably like a super good quality starter. And like I don't even know what a potential Aaron Rodgers trade package would be like, to be honest. But Deshaun trade package would definitely have to be more than that for sure.
Yeah, I would probably have to guess maybe like 2 firsts, maybe a second, maybe a player, something like around that range. The 6th pick, the 9th pick obviously this year. Next year's first, maybe this year's second, maybe a third, and maybe a player, somewhere around that range.
Yep. So looks like the first pick will happen soon.
So what do you think the Raiders do? Do you think they still trade back?
I'm really not sure, to be honest.
Yeah.
You said the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the Raiders, they lost Hudson, I believe, and they also traded Trent Brown. So I feel like they kind of need to go tackle. Their offensive line has been pretty good in the past, but like kind of the cap space has kind of ruined everything that they had there. But they could also go cornerback or defensive end. I feel like Kwity Paye is such a Raiders pick. They would do it with all the defensive ends they drafted in the past. They reached on Cleveland Farrell at 4 and a couple drafts ago, which everybody thought was ridiculous. It still is ridiculous. And I feel like the Raiders could surprise us again and go with Kwity Paye, maybe Gregory Rousseau from Miami. But ideally, they would get a cornerback. Some corners I like there could possibly even be J.C. Horn, who is actually my favorite cornerback in the draft, but I feel like could fall to like 15 or whatever the pick the Raiders are right now. And you got Greg Newsome and Caleb Farley, who's actually been in the news lately for testing positive for COVID-19 and possibly slipping in the draft to the second round due to concerns about his back injury. I feel like the Raiders have a lot of options, and a possible trade back can be beneficial to them with all the talent in the draft this year.
So apparently, the Denver Broncos aren't in talks for the Aaron Rodgers, or at least that's what one reporter saying. I'm not sure if it's true, but yeah.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of conflicting reports at the moment. It still seems like the Packers really are going to try to get rid of Aaron Rodgers at this point. Both parties seem to be very unhappy, and we'll kind of see what happens there. But looking like the end is near with Aaron Rodgers' era in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm. So do you think if he doesn't get traded, do you think he just straight up doesn't show up, or what do you think happens if he does get traded?
I think he's the type of guy to just not show up and kind of demand exactly what he wants. He's kind of a nonchalant guy. He gets what he wants. He says what he wants to say, and he's gonna get exactly what he wants. He's either gonna get a trade or he's gonna sit out. If he doesn't get traded, he could retire. He could sit out, but he's not just gonna play for the Packers. If he doesn't want to be on the Packers, if he wants to be traded, he will not play another snap for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that's what I see. That's the type of guy he is.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the draft is officially starting, and we should get the first pick official in like 10 minutes at this point. All right, looks like Kiki had to leave for now. He could possibly be back later. But now the draft is officially started, and the Jaguars are on the clock with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to decide. And oh yeah, it looks like we got Harley. How's it going, Harley?
Good, Harley. What's up?
Not much. Enjoying the draft.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
me too. Crazy things can happen tonight.
Well, the paper should be in already.
You would think.
Did you see that tweet? The Jets said like, "Hurry up, Jaguars" or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see that. That's funny.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence. We get to see him twice a year now. What y'all think about that?
Yeesh. I mean, our defense is definitely better, but not that much better. I don't know. Who knows? But definitely going to be.
Good to see some Trevor Lawrence. I mean, we passed right by Andrew Luck. Whatever happened to him,
that worked out perfectly fine. We made it to the playoffs a couple of times, so
yeah,
I think we'll be okay.
Trevor Lawrence, see what happens. Still got to put the rest of the team together.
That is very true, and they also have 2 first-round picks in this draft, and that might help a little bit.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot of picks in this draft actually.
Seen this before with the Jags, and they messed it
the
up.
Jaguars, yeah.
So see what happens at the end of the day, but I don't know. How much y'all buying into Urban Meyer?
Ooh, I mean, I think it's a very interesting hire. I can understand the optics behind it. He's had great success at college. He's a very vocal person. He's a great leader. He's not afraid to say anything. So, but that's in college, and the transition from college is a lot different to the NFL.
Very.
We haven't really seen much success from college coaches that go to the NFL, anyways. But this is a new era. They got and he came to a team with the #1 pick in the draft, so he knows it's going to be a lot of work. Urban Meyer is going to be in Jacksonville for a while because they're going to give him a lot of chances. I think it was a very good hire, but I don't know if it'll necessarily work out.
I don't know either. I don't know. Twice a year, Trevor Lawrence, T-Law, Urban Meyer, and then they have the 18th pick. Who they could get there, I'm not sure.
So welcome, Mike. Welcome to the stream.
What's up?
How's it going, gents? Good to see everyone here.
Pretty good.
Good.
Oh.
I know y'all are as excited as I am for this first pick. It's good to see the fans packed in. It's good to hear the boos in person. It's a different vibe than last year for sure, and I'm very excited for this year's draft. It should be a good one to watch.
Yeah, it looks like there's about 6 minutes left on the clock, and for some reason the Jaguars are still undecided on their pick. I don't know what's taking them.
You know how it goes. This first round, they take the whole damn 10 minutes. They gotta get the ad time in.
Roger Goodell's telling them we gotta wait till there's 3 minutes left on the clock, then you can submit your pick. You know how we like to do it.
You can't look too desperate. You gotta wait it out.
If I hear another, I can't wait till the Texans are on the clock joke, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
Hey, I'm looking at it this way. We don't have the chance to like blow a high pick this year, so I'm just kind of looking at it that way. I'll be patient. I'll wait my turn for my Texans. We got a lot of work to do. The draft's not going to fix anything, so either way, like we're kind of fucked for a little while. So we just gotta push on and see what happens.
I mean, Laramie Tunsil is our first round pick, so just gotta look at it that way.
Yeah.
And probably would have been better than any other pick we could have drafted. I mean, our history in the first round is pretty decent, but Laramie Tunsil is a good pick. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of have to look at it like that. Even though we had to pay him, like, break the bank for him. So, I mean, we could have easily avoided the whole trade for Tunsil, but it is what it is.
It's a long conversation.
I saw a video. I don't know if y'all watch 5 Point Vids on YouTube. He makes some pretty good sports videos, and he did like an in-depth analysis of the Laramie Tunsil video that got leaked of him hitting the gas mask, and like how it basically like it kind of like fell the dominoes for like a bunch of different moves, and it mentioned like the Texans, giving up an arm and a leg to get in. It was a pretty interesting video. I don't know if y'all follow him at all.
No, I've never heard of him.
I mean, before this whole Deshaun legal situation, I was getting a hype for Watson versus Lawrence 2 times a year. That would have been fun.
Yeah, it was too. Give me some Watson, give me some Lawrence. And then Titans, you got some Tannehill action there. Colts, you got Carson Wentz trade. I had a feeling that the Colts were going to get some Carson Wentz. So I was like, let's have some fun in the division. And of course, whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all watching the draft on? ESPN, NFL Network, YouTube? What's the game plan?
Personally, I always watch on ESPN. I really never watched a single draft on the NFL Network.
I think I'm just so tired of some of the ESPN analysts. I think I want to switch it up this year. Goodness.
Like the worst analysts for me have the CBS Sports analysts. Those mock drafts I see on Instagram, they piss me off. I can't stand looking at those.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not a CBS Sports. Doug Gottlieb, nope. You can pass me with him. That guy's horrible.
Yeah.
ESPN, I saw Booger McFarland, so I changed it. I'm sorry. No offense, Booger, but what the hell does he know? I mean, look, he's a pretty good college analyst. I will give him that, but not gonna listen to what Booger McFarland has to say. I don't know why they keep showing all these Trevor Lawrence highlights.
There's literally 2 minutes left on the clock, and they have not turned the pick in. Thank you so much, Jacksonville.
You know what's the best part? We got to redo the same thing with the New York Jets.
I just hope they don't do that to us. Please. That'd be ridiculous. Let's see. Adam Schefter's talking right now. Oh, I think the pick is in.
God damn time. Come on, NFL Network. Get it together.
All right. Jets are on the clock right now. The pick is in.
All those people have been back.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
They're clapping.
Yeah.
They brought the only 5 Jaguars fans that they could find.
Only 5 Jaguars fans in the world.
Bro, their stadiums be hella empty though. Not gonna lie.
East had blackouts. They used to have to black out their games, man. Jacksonville. That's why they always used to play in. That's why they always played in London so much, because they had blackouts. Ridiculous. They have a great fan base, like when they're winning and stuff, though. Like they're pretty rabid and crazy and wild. It's like they were going absolutely nuts when they had Mark Brunell and Keenan McCardell and Jimmy Smith and Tony Baselli, different guys on that team with Tom Coughlin as head coach. Like they were rocking and rolling. But yeah, those were the good old days. That the video with the good old days of Texans, that would maybe they would show their 18? Was it that long? 2018 was a AFC Championship game?
Yeah, it was literally just 2018, not that long ago.
Right.
They were the best teams in the NFL.
My goodness. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm so antsy. What are they going to take? Oh, my God.
Oh, here we go. He's at the podium.
It's like the Undertaker's entrance, bro. Like,
getting booed as usual.
takes forever.
There you go, Trevor Lawrence. Finally. Well, I guess now we can talk a little bit about Trevor Lawrence, what you guys think about him as a prospect and what you think he'll bring to the Jaguars.
It's probably the best prospect we kind of seen in recent memory, like coming out of the college. So definitely will be deadly to go against him 2 times a year, but we'll see.
Yeah, not really a fun thing for us. But for me, I think everything you see about Trevor Lawrence, there's things that kind of go unnoticed. He has sneaky mobility. He makes great throws on the run. He can kind of make every single pass. His feet don't even have to be set for some of these passes, and he'll just throw over 50 yards. He can make every single pass. He'll do everything that he's asked to do. And he's the future of the Jaguars. If the Jaguars do everything right, he'll be there for 15 years, possibly win a Super Bowl. He'll go to the Hall of Fame, and he'll be a Peyton Manning-like prospect that he's being talked about as right now.
Same here. High ceiling, all the same thing that's been regurgitated over and over again. Biggest thing on him, 6'5", 213. A lot of people don't talk about that. Durability issues, like I just want to know how's he going to be able to play in the NFL at that weight. Not saying it's a big problem, okay? Seen it many times, but to be that big and to be that kind of light, it could be worrisome. I saw a few games with him at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh had a really good defense. You'll hear a lot of their names today. That's a team that gave him a lot of problems pressuring him, struggled a little bit. So it's just something to keep an eye on. But again, the guy's got a super high ceiling, gobs of potential. I mean, it's great that we finally got a woman in the NFL for the first time in history.
Oh, man. Sarah Fuller going too?
That's how I would think.
Yeah, we got a woman going 1, and we got a minor going in the second pick.
Oh, my God. Well, basically the draft starts in 5 minutes because that's when the 49ers pick, and we'll finally see after everything that's happened when they will finally pick. And I'm assuming nothing crazy will happen here at the Jets unless they want to offer like 5 first-round picks to the Texans. If they want to do that, I'm perfectly okay with that. But I don't think that's going to happen. So we can see what they go with.
Worst kept secret in the world, Lawrence to the Jags.
I mean, there's nothing to be secret about when you have the first pick. So
yeah, I don't know. Zach Wilson should be going.
I think that Trevor is going to react to adversity well for arguably the first time since he was maybe like 8.
Yeah.
Or something.
He should be able to, with all his traits that he has, all the talent he has.
Oh, he should.
Be able to win a lot of games for the Jaguars, even in their first season.
I want to see it.
Take that team to maybe 6 wins.
I think he can do it. Now I want to see it. That's all I want to see. Nothing wrong with it.
yeah, there was a tweet that said like Trevor Lawrence has never lost a game in his whole like life or something. So like, yeah.
Maybe he won't lose a game in the NFL ever. Who knows?
Imagine
Season coming.
I don't know. He's got to play us twice a year.
He better be scared.
Imagine seeing Shaq Lawson across the line, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sacking Trevor Lawrence 3 times a game, easy money right there.
I mean, they got to play the same. They got to now. Seriousness, they got to play the NFC West. You know, you're looking at Rams, you're looking at Cardinals, you're gonna look at the 49ers. I'm missing somebody, missing someone. Oh, I'm missing Rams, Cardinals, Niners,
Seahawks.
There we go. Yeah,
Ooh,
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
So I mean, that's not gonna be easy for them. Okay, you got Chandler Jones and JJ on the Cardinals. You got the Rams with Aaron Donald and the rest of the crew. That defense is always banging. I want to see how their defense looks this year without Brandon Staley. One big thing about the Rams, I want to see that. I don't know much about who replaced them or anything. I could be entirely wrong, but I just want to see that. It's very interesting. Brandon Staley, oh man, that was my quarterback crush, my dream head coach crush for the Texans.
Yeah, and I think the Rams defense corner might be Raheem Morris from the Falcons.
Really? I don't remember.
Yeah, and that's a very solid defensive coordinator, actually.
Yes,
so.
For sure.
And with the talent they have on defense, they could definitely keep it up. The Rams should definitely be a scary team.
Oof, get him, Jay Sean.
Smiley and
a little Jay Sean Tate action in there. Sheesh, that boy.
And they managed to get all the Jets fans in the world too. Oh man.
There's a bunch of Jets fans now. There will be Jets fans even when they lose. Oof.
I mean, Robert Saleh is going to change the whole culture there for sure.
Talk about my guy that I really wanted.
Yeah, I really wanted
Staley. I wanted Saleh.
Mm-hmm.
Offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur was a Texans offensive intern here with Kubiak. He has that Shanahan system. Zach Wilson should fit in there like a glove. The Jets is me and Cody's team that we wanna have because we wanted Saleh so much. I'm a big Robert Saleh fan.
Oh yeah. It really kind of sucks that we didn't get any of those candidates for that coaching job that we wanted. We didn't get Bieniemy, we didn't get Staley, we didn't get Saleh. I mean, the list goes on. We got stuck with David Coley.
Sad boy hours, man. It's too early for sad boy hours. Too early.
Cully could surprise us. Like, I feel like we might be pleasantly surprised. I don't know. Because, like, he's not calling the plays, but I feel like he is, like, a good kind of, like, a managerial kind of head coach. And since he has, like, a kind of, like, a good personality, I don't know how far that goes. But
I mean, I don't know how much that means in terms of making the team play that much better.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, a guy like Robert Saleh, he clearly brings out the best in each of his players.
Yeah.
It's kind of what you want at this point in your team. I mean, David Coley is definitely a player-first kind of guy. He's going to do what's best for the team. He's going to – oh, here we go. Zach Wilson's been picked on the Jets.
Yeah.
Finally.
Zach Wilson looks like he's coming right out of high school.
He looks very handsome, that's for sure.
Very young, too. Like,
yes.
Wow.
Yeah, these are the first two picks that everyone saw coming.
Yeah, the draft.
Now this is Now is the draft. Wait, who's that couch? Who is that? What the heck?
Interesting.
I mean, this chair.
These hats, man. Jesus.
They can never make good hats.
No, man, no. Man, Kingsford Charcoal, light up the pit, man. My goodness. Damn, they got him as an 87 overall. There you go, Madden.
Jeez.
Damn. I remember a long time ago when Mormon Mahomes could have been a Texan. That was the thought. That was the thought.
Yeah.
Talk about someone with an electric arm, man.
Yeah, Zach Wilson's definitely going to be fun to watch for sure.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Hello.
How's your day been?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yep.
Just chilling.
What do you guys think?
It feels so great.
What do you guys think the 49ers are gonna do?
Woo.
I feel like they're gonna kind of take us by surprise and take Fields, but I feel like it's Lance or something.
I don't know. They would have been lying to us all along. It's not very nice of them to lie. But I think at this point, it's got to be Trey Lance because when you have the entire scouting department telling you Trey Lance is the pick, Trey Lance is the pick, I think Kyle Shanahan should be like, okay, yeah, Trey Lance is the pick. Because, first of all, I don't even know why he likes Mac Jones that much. And I'm not a big Mac Jones fan whatsoever. You can hate on me all you want, but I think he's not too far off from Kyle Trask. He's a little more accurate, maybe a little more arm, but second-round talent at best for Mac Jones. And if I was a 49ers fan, I would be absolutely pissed if they drafted Mac Jones. So I think Trey Lance has to and should be the pick.
Agreed. I think, honestly, I think it should be Justin Fields. I think he fits that scheme perfectly. Trey Lance is still a project kind of guy, and is Jimmy G going to be accepted as a guy that potentially could just let the reins a hold for Trey Lance? Will he do that? Is he going to be kind to that? Not all quarterbacks are nice to that, so that's something I want to know, but I think Justin Fields should be the pick. I think Trey Lance will be the pick. And Mac Jones, I don't know. Mac Jones I'm just not high on Mac Jones either.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Is he better than the other quarterbacks like A.J. McCarron that he gets compared to, and John David Booty and all these other guys? There's another one. I'm missing another one out of recency. But, he's better than them, yeah. But I don't know. It's just to trade up to get Mac Jones. Now, I don't doubt Kyle Shanahan's system. I don't doubt it. His system is great.
Mac Jones he's definitely going into good situations. So
for sure, he'll have a solid kind of defense around him. That defense was very banged up last year, so they're going to be really good coming out. Got a lot of talent in the wide receiver position. Not really a true number one, but there's a ton of talent there. Running back position, Shanahan can find a running back whenever he wants. It seems like, just like Kubiak did. So, but I don't doubt Shanahan's system. Like I said, if they get Mac Jones, I wouldn't like it, but I don't doubt that he doesn't succeed in that system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that statement.
6 and 10.
It's like everybody in the 49ers draft room is clapping. Seems like they've made their decision. And
I mean, all of them are going to clap.
I can't imagine why you would clap for picking Mac Jones, but that must be up to them.
I mean, they know more than us, so.
Well, I mean, when it comes to Mac Jones, I don't know what they see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Still at the fact that we traded, or that Bill O'Brien traded our pick from 2021 for Larry Tunsil, man.
Oh yeah.
We'd be set for the future if we had that pick.
I mean, Deshaun probably would have been killed by then, though. But then this whole thing would have been I don't know.
Right.
In hindsight, it's so weird.
No, but the thing is, we shouldn't have even traded. Hopkins. If I was Watson, I would have wanted out the day we traded Hopkins.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't understand why he got angry just because we didn't tell him we were hiring Nick Caserio. I felt like that wasn't as okay, yeah, you told him that he'd be part of the planning process, but the GM, the coach I would get, but the GM, that's not really you know what I'm saying? It's the GM. Why would you be part of the decision for a GM? Head coach, I would understand since you talk to them more.
Yeah.
I think we should have signed or should have gotten Eric Bieniemy. I would have. Eric.
It's funny that you say that we should have gone Eric Bieniemy, and I was very high on Eric Bieniemy, but a lot of people now are very skeptical about him. Actually, he isn't on an NFL team right now. He doesn't work for an NFL team at all. The Chiefs haven't renewed his contract, and There's been a lot of slander about Mr. Eric Bieniemy lately. Maybe that he wasn't the best choice for the Houston Texans to make. And I'm not sure if I necessarily agree. I feel like that offensive system and the possibility of getting Deshaun Watson to stay, though Deshaun Watson got into a little of a sticky situation, no pun intended, with, recently, but which would have been a little tricky, even with Eric Bieniemy there. But I see it both ways. Why people don't necessarily like Eric Bieniemy as much anymore, and I feel like there was probably better options available.
I mean, he wanted more roster control, and I think that's where talks like kind of subsided from there. So I felt
never was a high EB fan. Never was. I just seen so many offensive coordinators go through the KC system. All of them have pretty much been average to below average. The only one right now is the Chicago Bears coach, and still up in the air with him, I would say. Right now, not that great. But never been an Eric Bieniemy fan. I always believed it's an Andy Reid system, and all he does is just a mouthpiece. I feel like it's all Andy Reid. I don't believe it's Eric Bieniemy at all. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
All right.
The Chiefs.
So I hate to break it to you, but I do know who the Niners picked, and they have picked Trey Lance for the third pick in the draft. So thankfully, if you're a 49ers fan, I bet you're very, very happy right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now Mac Jones gonna fall to the Washington football team, in my opinion.
Ooh, or maybe the Patriots, to be honest. Not sure.
Yeah, and it's officially Trey Lance.
Where do you guys think Justin Fields is gonna go?
Oof. The quarterback situation, the draft has just completely changed because of this pick. Trey Lance could have been the fourth best quarterback on most people's board. So right now, the Falcons are on the phone. The Falcons are on the phone with a lot of teams right now.
Yeah.
It's for Justin Fields. They have to be on the phone because people could have assumed he was going to be gone. People could be surprised that Mac Jones wasn't taken by the Niners.
Yeah.
And teams are panicking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what's going to happen. I think the Falcons could make a move here.
Like finally, we get some excitement in the draft now. Like I know the Niners was just a little bit of a question mark, but as the day went along today, it felt like it was going to be Trey Lance. Like it just felt like it. Seen so many tweets with him and him being linked with San Francisco. So Atlanta is a lot of question marks. Do they go Justin Fields? Do they get Kyle Pitts? Do they go Penei Sewell? Do they go Jamar Chase? Are they picking for someone else? Like that's going to be a very interesting pick. I'm intrigued, and I'm also just wondering what Atlanta is doing down there. Like I kind of wanted to know if they were going to blow it up. Like I don't know what they really have. Like defense wasn't very good at all. Offense, it's going to keep them in games because they have Matt Ryan there. What if Atlanta takes Mac Jones?
Oh God,
that'd be something. That
would just
on Justin Fields.
So angry.
Yo, to me, I think the 49ers could have traded with the Broncos if they wanted to take Trey Lance. Don't think that the Miami Dolphins would have taken a QB. Probably the Falcons would have probably stayed with Kyle Pitts. Cincinnati Bengals should select Penei Sewell so that Joe Burrow actually has some help.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't keep on getting sacked because if he keeps on getting injured, it's not going to be good.
Well, I mean, what if Trey Lance was the best quarterback the Broncos thought there was? And what if the Broncos got Trey Lance?
Well, that's
the thing. Repercussions from trading. And then if the fourth pick, Falcons are all like, oh, wait, people are calling us for Trey Lance now. So Trey Lance could be gone. You trade back, he's absolutely just gone.
Yeah, if you have your guy, go get him. So.
Yeah, that's kind of the reasoning for this. I mean, that's why they almost got Mac Jones at one point. He was their guy, and Mac Jones really should be picked in the second round. But that's their guy. They almost picked him.
Yeah, Trey Lance is definitely really fun to watch as well.
Look at this guy. Oh, Trey Lance.
That handsome fella.
Action.
That's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, definitely. No. People say he looks like a kind of a double for Mahomes or something.
Yeah, kind of. Not the hair though. The hair. Ooh.
Slightly, but not really. Oh shit! They just show him getting intercepted. What? Why would they show that? That's pretty funny.
Did y'all see that video at ESPN? Them posting it on Twitter. It was sent to the group chat with them like saying like some teams take a future generational quarterback, other teams they cripple their franchise, and it was Mitch.
Oh
Trubisky.
yeah, that was Mitch.
That was so
That was
mean.
funny.
That was so mean. Like
They'll never recover from that ever.
that was so mean though. They did not have to roast the Bears on national television. They just didn't. Pick someone that's retired. or someone that's just way down the league.
They should have roasted the Bears. They should have roasted the Bears. The Bears cannot go this long. What, half a century without like striking on a quarterback, and not the same draft where you didn't take,
Watson or Mahomes.
Like, I don't blame them. I think Mitchell, let's see what happens. Maybe he'll pick up a lot by being behind Josh Allen. That's my best estimation, but maybe he'll just be Matt Castle moving forward, which is for the second overall pick. I don't blame them. I don't blame them for the
Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle, be down there in Chicago. QB1.
Ooh, do you think Chicago moves up to get a QB?
I wonder that too.
I would.
I know I would.
They should get a Mac Jones if he falls to them.
I know. No, because I mean, is he the talented quarterback that's gonna get everybody excited? No. The Bears have enough problems on their offensive line that they need to fix. So you're gonna need an elite quarterback with elite mobility, and that guy is Justin Fields. Justin Fields could change a lot of things for the Bears, open up the playbook a lot more for Matt Nagy and things there. And I feel like, considering Trey Lance has just been picked, it might be a little harder to get Justin Fields. They would have to trade up.
They've been saying on the broadcast, could Trey Lance be who the Packers wanted?
Well, I mean, they have Jordan Love, so.
I mean, no, I don't. That Jordan Love, I don't even know why, but Trey Lance is definitely better than Jordan Love.
That's interesting. I didn't think about that. I forgot about the Packers. That's very interesting.
Okay, so they're definitely going to take Kyle Pitts.
You're right. I mean, they didn't trade.
So they're going to take
now.
most likely.
This would be one of the biggest shockers if they don't pick Kyle Pitts. In my opinion, he's the obvious pick. And I couldn't imagine anybody else being picked.
Falcons need to improve their defense, man. And defense.
They do. Right, they do, but they didn't trade back.
Their offense is pretty solid. The defense is where things get things get concerning. Because if they can get like a solid defense, they'll definitely make the playoffs.
Sure.
And I would have traded back. I know what Kyle Pitts does, but they don't necessarily need Kyle Pitts.
I'd probably trade back and take Patrick Surtain for the cornerback, of course.
I mean, I feel Pitts is still worth it at 4. Like, it's not.
It's funny that you say that because we know Jerry Jones is actually very high on Kyle Pitts. I'm surprised that he didn't make a move to get him from Atlanta at this point. And Surtain definitely would have been available at 10. But here we go. The Falcons are selecting right now. It's Kyle Pitts from Florida. The best prospect in the entire draft has just been taken, and he's going to.
Oh, I forgot the tight ends OC is now the head coach for the Falcons.
Right, that's a very big move for them.
I'm like, wait, that guy looks familiar.
Yeah.
So, Pitts should be nice. I don't even know how to say his name, but wouldn't be surprised if we saw Chase, to be honest.
Either 2 options. That's got to be 1 or 2. Jamar Chase, Penei Sewell. I don't know what else. Maybe they get Matt. I don't know. That's the only 2 I could see again. Jamar Chase, Penei Sewell, I'd be shocked if it's not one of those two guys.
Absolutely. There's really no other way to go. It kind of just depends. I'm sure Joe Burrow talked to the coaches and staff about Jamar Chase from LSU because of their connection.
Yeah.
That could be very enticing for them. But he was sacked, I think, the most in the NFL last season. So how could you not pick Slater or Sewell at this point?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at these Pitts highlights. My goodness.
Oh, yeah. He's insane.
Kind of looks like Victor Cruz.
0 drops. And that's
Yeah,
really impressive.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
Yeah. He has really high expectations, though. Super high expectations.
I think Michael Irvin or someone compared him to LeBron James.
What?
LeBron James.
Someone compared him to LeBron James physically.
It probably was Michael Irvin. He has a lack of knowledge in everything. That does not surprise me that it's Michael Irvin. He gets too intense to the point where he says stupid stuff,
Yeah.
Like, I could see that being Michael Irvin. Damn cowboy. Oh, man. So now you got Cincinnati. Wonder how Cincinnati does this year.
They could surprise some people.
I think so. They're not going to be an easy win whatsoever.
Yeah.
Hey, to me, I don't think there's no wrong choice of either getting Chase or Sewell. I see the pros in both, the conversation for both. So, but I mean, you get Sewell, you protect the quarterback. You get a wide receiver, you get him a damn good wide receiver for Burrow that has chemistry. They can, rekindle some of that. Obviously, Sewell protecting Burrow could maybe lean them that way. I don't see them not taking Chase either. So, it is what it is.
They still have pretty good receivers in T. Higgins and Boyd, but obviously they don't have that number one guy.
I guess. I'd like to see some more out of T. Higgins.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, he had some nice catches, though, last year. Too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're showing their offense for the Falcons. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Okay, you're a defense coordinator. You're game planning against Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and Kyle Pitts.
Oh, man,
that's going to be a nightmare.
Thank goodness. Oh, yeah, and by the way, Mike Davis is another great pass-catching running back for them that they could utilize in the receiving game. So here you go.
Who do you think gets the most touchdowns in that offense for Atlanta?
Probably Julio. It's kind of hard to guard all three of them. It's not like you're gonna be double teaming.
Julio might get traded though.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But personally, I wouldn't trade him. Person of his talent, I wouldn't. Because if you got Julio Jones, Kyle Pitts, Calvin Ridley, Matt Ryan throwing the ball, I'd definitely keep Julio.
It's worth experimenting for sure. Mac Jones looking at his watch like someone's gonna pick him soon.
Oh no, buddy, you're gonna fall all the way down to 15 or lower. No way any team's gonna pick him before 15.
Maybe, I don't know.
I still wonder what Denver's gonna do.
Denver is they could.
Denver could have one of the best drafts tonight, I think. 9 is a really good spot in this draft.
Justin Fields gets taken. Drew Luck is gone. Probably.
Right. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Justin Fields is probably gone from 7 to 9, I feel.
The possibility that the Lions just end up taking Justin Fields at this point. And I know they just got Jared Goff, and you would think one would have confidence in Jared Goff. He's not that old. He led a team to the Super Bowl. But Justin Fields is a very, very good player. And it depends how high he is on the board for the Lions, but can't go wrong with that pick at all. I know all my mock drafts, except for the one where I did one without trades, I had the Lions trading back every single time. Once was to the Bears, once was to the football team. And they traded back, and they got Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman, in my opinion, is very, very underrated.
Yeah.
I feel like At one point, I had him better than Devonta Smith, but I kind of went back on that, and I said Devonta Smith was better because I actually don't really care that much about Devonta Smith's weight.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't. Because here's the thing. I know college is different from the NFL, but the defensive backs are still almost 200 pounds. The defensive backs, it's not like they're light or weak. They're strong, too. So if he did it in college, he won the Heisman Trophy. He had all those accomplishments that he made. Devonta Smith is the best receiver in the draft. And it might be a mistake by the
Bengals are taking Jamar Chase.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he's better than who? You think Smith is better than Chase?
Smith is better. No, man. I like Chase more.
I mean,
His physical aspect is, for me, the deciding factor.
well, he's physical, but not necessarily off the press. He's struggled against press coverage, actually. He's kind of getting pushed around. He can't necessarily create separation while being pressed. That's a little bit of a concern. That's something that Devonta Smith could actually do at only 165 pounds. So when you're that light on your feet and you're that light with your body and you can move like that, I think Devonta Smith kind of has the advantage there.
I don't see no flaws in Devontae Smith's game overall.
Right.
The dude is one of the – I mean, everyone wants to point at, oh, he's 6 feet, 165, 166. I give you a prospect. Go look up Marvin Harrison, 6 foot, 170 coming out of college. He's a Hall of Famer. Granted, yeah, he had Peyton Manning, and look, his numbers are going to be inflated because of it. He had arguably one of the best quarterbacks, possibly the best regular season quarterback to ever play the game. And so, I'm sorry, Devontae Smith, if he becomes anything like Marvin Harrison, which he should be, and maybe even better, because the dude has gobs of potential, gobs of talent. That is somebody that no one even thought of is Marvin Harrison having the same almost height and weight, just a 10-pound difference almost. So I don't see no problem with his height and weight. Shouldn't be a problem. It probably will. He might fall. Who knows? Lucky team, whoever gets him. What if the Giants grab him?
The Bengals got
Jamar Chase.
They selected Jamar Chase.
Miami, what do you think Miami's going to do now? Probably.
I mean, hopefully Miami's drafting for us tonight, and they draft us Justin Fields.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
That'd be a really nice gift.
Yeah, that'd be a really, really nice gift.
I'm hoping that they draft us Justin Fields at this point.
The whole world.
So hopefully they offer us Justin Fields. Take Justin Fields. Give us Watson. Peace.
Because I mean,
do you think the Texans avoid Justin Fields because he has the same agent as Deshaun?
I mean,
no, only they know.
That's up to them.
I think it should.
I mean, he's a person. David Mulgrew.
I don't know how that pronounce.
He doesn't play football. Justin Fields plays football.
True.
So I think Justin Fields.
Still worrisome. It's still worrisome.
Yeah, it's
you just
is he gonna stay away from Houston? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what you saw with Ramsey in Jacksonville was a little weird, you know. Yeah. I mean, I understand Ramsey was very upset with Jacksonville and the organization, the head coach a lot, Doug Marrone. So yeah, you know, now the Watson situation. I don't know. It's something I would have in the back of my head a little bit, but again, the player exceeds the talent level of Justin Fields should exceed that.
Apparently, the Trey Lance pick, the 49ers coaches didn't know that was going to be the pick.
Oh, yeah. So apparently the only two people that knew about the pick was supposedly Kyle Shanahan and, oh, my goodness, I forgot the gentleman. John Lynch, yeah. Apparently those are the only two supposedly that knew the pick. So, yeah. Trey Lance. Not too bad.
Apparently, for Trey Lance's psychological test for the 49ers, they were off the charts, and the 49ers considered him the smartest QB in this draft class.
It's that North Dakota State education right there.
Ain't nothing else to do but read a book. Ain't got no internet up there. I mean, come on now.
Dang. Trey Lance said that he's excited to learn from Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, I don't know what he's going to learn from one of the worst starting quarterbacks in the NFL. I don't know what he's planning on learning.
I don't know. I don't know what Jimmy G's going to teach him.
Teach him how to get his ankle hurt every 2 games.
Jimmy G might give him the finger. I mean, if I'm Jimmy G, I'm upset. Just, you know what I mean? Even though I'm, like, overall Jimmy G, I'm not high on him at all. Like, I'm right there with you. But I would be upset. I just took this team to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Granted, I only had 100 passing yards in one of the playoff games, okay? But I just took the team to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Put a little bit of respect on my name. I'm Jimmy G. I date porn stars and models, and I do my thing, man. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm Jimmy G. I mean, Anquan Bolden competitiveness. Wow. That's what's being said about Jamar Chase.
So Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Thaddeus Moss are all back in Cincinnati.
Really? Thaddeus Moss is there? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's what NFL Update said.
Joe Burrow is definitely going to be on the run.
It will be.
Oh, no way he gets like more than 5 seconds. Highly doubt he gets more than 5 seconds in the pocket.
Yeah, the Burrow situation kind of reminds me of Deshaun Watson.
He's going to be on the run every snap. It's going to be kind of like Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, running for his dear life.
There's so many similarities.
It was nice to know. I think Patrick Mahomes now knows how it feels to be Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, definitely.
For his life.
Oh, they picked Jalen Waddle, Dolphins.
Okay. Yes. Okay. There goes our chance of There goes our chance of trading him to Miami.
Oh well. I think the Deshaun Watson trade is definitely happening after June 1st.
Yeah.
And we're getting picks in the 2022 draft, maybe.
The coveted 2022 draft.
Dang, so Devonta Smith is wide receiver 3. Interesting.
Oh wow. Detroit is probably gonna draft him. I think they should draft him. But he don't really have any wide receivers.
That's very interesting. Jalen Waddle to the Dolphins.
Yeah, I thought they were going to go with Smith.
I know I would have. No offense to Jalen Waddle. No offense to him. Very good prospect too. Okay, but I just think Smith's game overall right now is pretty much set. I mean, he's going to add a little bit of weight, obviously, when he gets to the league, but Jalen Waddle is no bum either.
Yeah, I think right now after the Dolphins, the Lions have the pick, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
They're either going to take O-line, so Sewell or Slater, or they might take Devontae. And if they take Devontae, I would not have predicted all 4 top receiving prospects to go 4th or 7th. So I think the Lions that could.
Yeah, I think the window or the chance of the Texans trading up into the first round is pretty much gone.
Yeah,
there's no way they can get into the first round at this point.
I never thought the window was really open that well to begin with.
I mean, maybe it was open in February when he first.
Well, yeah, for sure.
If they traded him in February, I think they would have gotten a very, very nice return. Probably gotten the 3rd overall pick, and maybe 2 more first rounders, a couple of second rounders. But now, probably gonna have to settle for a couple of first rounders, maybe a second rounder. This solely depends on if Deshaun is guilty or not.
Very interesting. Hey, just keep moving them defense players down. Just keep moving them down. Don't worry about it. Take all offense in the 32. Take all offense. Take running backs, kickers. Take that big fat old punter. Take his ass too.
Yeah.
Take them all. Take all them offensive guys. Give me someone really damn good at 67. The more offensive guys they take, the better for me. No offense, I'd love to get a wide receiver, if there's anything there at 67, but I'm all defense, man. I'm all defense for the Texans. Keep falling.
I'm praying Caleb Farley falls to us.
Yeah, I am too. Jalen Waddle, the fastest wide receiver in the draft, supposedly. I think Kadarius Toney is a guy that someone might want to have a conversation with Mr. Jalen Waddle about being the fastest wide receiver in the draft. Not saying that could be wrong, but Kadarius Toney is that's someone I'd love to take a look at if I was some team down there in the middle of the first round, a team that don't need too much, I would hate to see him on the Chiefs. Oh, boy.
Kelly's balling. Guys, 14 points, 8 rebounds in the half.
He's been balling, bro.
Dude, I don't know how someone can even say at this point that the Rockets lost the trade.
No, they didn't.
No way. No way. At this point, you're just lying to yourself. And basically, most Heat fans are.
Yeah. KPJ, man, 18 points, 3 for 6 from the 3-point line, 7 assists already, almost a double-double at halftime.
Wow, that's a fantastic game, especially for the fact he's getting guarded by Drew Holiday.
Yes. Yeah,
This is what the Bengals head coach said about Jamar Chase. He said Jamar Chase was one of the best wide receivers he's ever evaluated in the draft. So it's pretty high on him.
I don't know how much of a draft evaluator he's been for many years, but okay. No offense, Zach Taylor. Wait, who was it? Zach Taylor, right? For Jamar Chase?
Zach Taylor.
Yeah. No offense, he's very young, but
yeah.
I just want to know who are the other wide receivers he's scouted in his lifetime.
True.
I will say though, I'm in support of the Kadarius Toney being slept on here, but Devontae.
Okay, so y'all want to hear the Lions pick? So the Lions, they take P9 Sewell.
Oh, great! Oh, wow, fantastic! Should have taken a wide receiver, but okay.
That's
Jared Goff's gonna have a monster season. So many.
I did not expect that.
Wide receivers to throw to. Who's picking next? Panthers. Oh, okay. I wonder what they're gonna do.
So what do y'all think about Detroit overall with Dan Campbell?
Oh, they're gonna be bad for a season, of course.
I personally
3+ year rebuild.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel so many people were hating on Dan Campbell's introductory press conference. Like I thought it was pretty entertaining and pretty energetic. I was kind of hyped when I saw it. I know people think like, oh wow, this dude is just like some kind of junkie or something. I don't even know, some kind of meatball.
Yeah, talking about biting kneecaps.
I think that's kind of funny. I don't know. I didn't think he didn't come off as bad as people are making him out to be, but I don't know.
I don't mind him. I really don't. He was the interim head coach with Miami at a time that I remember, and when he took over, he made an argument there, finished the season strong, and made an argument for himself to potentially be the head coach there. I believe that's when they fired Tony Sparano around 2007, 2008-ish, something around then. I thought he wasn't too bad. Got that team together, little rah-rah guy. Was his introductory weird? Yes. But offensive coordinator, Anthony Lynn. Defensive coordinator, Aaron Glenn. The staff around him seems very good for him to succeed. And for him to be a head coach, that's it. Everyone else do their job. I think Anthony Lynn could be a really good OC, which he's done before with the Chargers. Aaron Glenn, I'm a big fan of Aaron Glenn. I remember him here as a Houston Texan, and I think he's done amazing things with the New Orleans Saints secondary with Marshawn Lattimore, and a bunch of other guys, Marcus Williams, PJ Williams. So, yeah, I just think the positional coaches could really help out Detroit. Not sure about the pick, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe Detroit.
Wait, who did they have at left tackle before?
Honestly, I don't. I didn't remember.
I don't pay attention to the Lions O-line. I'm sorry.
Me neither. You know, I'm gonna look it up right now, but I don't
think it was anyone notable. So I guess it's a good pick. I guess. I mean, it's always good to get a franchise left tackle.
For sure. I was wondering about how. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't too big of a concern, but how big of it was the Bengals not wanting to take Sewell and moving him to right tackle? You know, just because you play the left tackle position doesn't automatically mean you can play right tackle, and vice versa. Like, the tackle position is a very hard position on the offensive line, probably the hardest position, the most coveted position on the offensive line. So it's something, you know, I wonder how much of a judgment base was that for them.
No, I wonder why the Texans even. I think the Texans must have paid those fans to go there. And the Texans are the social media teams acting like we have like a top 5 pick. Yeah, we would have had one had we not been an idiotic organization. But no, guess what? We're an idiotic organization, and now we're gonna have to probably trade Deshaun Watson for Lord knows who.
I trust Nick Cassero. I feel like he'd get us good compensation for him, despite these legal stuff. Hopefully, but. I don't know. I feel like we won't be as incompetent as in the past, because I feel like he's keeping Easterby like in control now. Like, he knows how to control Easterby. So like, I feel like Easterby won't be as big as a problem as it used to be.
I can tell you right now, Bill O'Brien's probably sitting at home smiling at the fact that we traded away. I screwed your future and I got fired. Oh yes. And now I'm gonna screw up Alabama. Alabama, yeah, I'm gonna make them shit too. I can trade them, but who says I can't make them shit? And drop stupid plays.
First thing, 3 things come up. I look up Detroit Lions offensive line. Top stories. First 3. Taylor Decker wants Detroit Lions to take all the linemen in 2021 NFL draft. Second one, Lions mock to land top offensive lineman in first round. Third one, Taylor Decker says he would welcome Lions drafting offensive line help. So Taylor Decker, I believe.
I guess that's a really good pick then.
Yeah, I believe he was. I know he's from Ohio State. I believe he was a left tackle too. So maybe he moves to right tackle, or I don't know where he's been since. But I remember Taylor Decker years ago though.
This is what one NFL head coach said about the Lions pick on Penei Sewell. He said a surefire Hall of Famer in this draft class.
Woo! Oh, okay. Hot take. Blazing hot take.
That's what an NFL head coach said. So I don't know if that NFL head coach is.
I wouldn't trust that. I think didn't John Gruden beg that we take Johnny Manziel at the first overall pick in 2017? He begged. Yep. Oh no! You should take Johnny Manziel. He even said, "What's Khalil Mack gonna do?" When the Raiders drafted Khalil Mack over, I think what was it, Johnny Manziel? I don't know what. Whoa, oh man, the draft room for the Lions, they're going crazy. One of them is jumping. Ooh. Oh wow, they're very hyped. Penei Sewell gonna have to carry that offensive line.
I wouldn't say Hall of Famer. I still remember.
It'll be good.
He should be.
He's not Hall of Fame.
No,
he can be
like that.
But he's not gonna be. He's most likely. There's no way he'll be a very good offensive lineman. Hall of Fame, maybe.
That's way down the road. I'm sorry. Like I remember when Chris Carter, he used to be on ESPN, and I remember when the Rams. Was it the Rams? No, the Buffalo Bills. That's because he got traded to the Rams. Sammy Watkins got taken by the Buffalo Bills, and Chris Carter said, "Oh, well, this guy's going to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done." How's that going? Like, Sammy Watkins been traded, injured. Like, I understand he's had a lot of injury history that's kind of derailed his career, but he's never turned into.
Panthers most likely are going to select Rashawn Slater, I think. Unless they somehow decide to take Justin Fields, which highly unlikely, considering they gave up a 2nd-round pick, a 4th-round pick, and a 6th-round pick for Sam Darnold. I'm still wondering why the Panthers haven't used the the 5th-year option on Sam Darnold.
We're probably just going to see how he does in this new system and see if he's worth taking an extension for. Oh yeah, I forgot how much they gave up for Sam Darnold. What they did for it.
They gave up the 2nd-round pick.
Oh.
I think it's a conditional 2nd round.
Oh, okay.
If it's not a 2nd, I think it's gonna become a 3rd rounder, a 4th rounder, and a 6th rounder for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I don't think they trade that for a 1-year rental, so probably they'll.
Yeah, they're probably gonna hope that Sam Darnold is gonna be their future franchise QB.
I mean, you'd figure it's much better than the Jet situation. So
yeah. Jets.
You're hoping he pulls through with his potential from when he first got drafted.
Yo, imagine if he falls to the 15. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. It's gonna be a nightmare. Patriots are probably gonna run the league for the next 15 years.
There's no way. There's no way. But if they do, I'm getting off my.
Dude, I'm not gonna watch the NFL. Screw that, yo. Patriots are gonna be running the league. Dude, there's still no pick for. They still haven't made a pick yet.
That's interesting.
Ian Rappaport or Adam Schefter haven't reported anything related to the Panthers.
So Ian Rappaport just said that the Panthers were the only team that was the one team interested in Justin Fields a lot. That was the only quarterback they were interested in. That's kind of interesting to me.
I wonder what they do with Darnold. I guess they battle it out in training camp if they get Justin Fields.
Yeah.
What do you think they do if Sam Darnold actually beats out Justin Fields? That's the thing. What are they gonna do? Trade him?
Yeah, which isn't a stretch out of the imagination either. So
Sam Darnold beating. Just imagine Sam Darnold beats Justin Fields for the starting job of the Carolina Panthers. Oh.
Yeah,
okay. They take J.C. Horn, Panthers. Okay, wow.
Okay.
J.C. Horn, center, cornerback.
That's a damn good pick. My goodness. That's a damn good pick. J.C. Horn is just
the Panthers defense is looking really, really solid.
Yeah. Panthers defense should be scary.
Okay, now I'm wondering if the Broncos are going to take Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Yo, they have to. Yeah,
I know they don't.
They're probably going to take Justin Fields. If they don't take Justin Fields, what do you think? Do you think Michael Parsons? Probably not. Maybe a cornerback. Oh, Panthers. Whoa. Hey, yo. KD dropped like 22 points in the third quarter.
KD's been on a tear since he's returned.
Elias Johnson has a 20-20 game for the Nets.
Who?
Off the bench. Elias Johnson? Some guy they signed. He has a 20-20 game off the bench.
Okay. I think he used to play for Arizona. By Arizona, I mean Arizona Wildcats.
Broncos, my God, yo. This guy is 66, 42 points, 10 assists, 3 rebounds, 66% from the field, 50% from 3. Lord. Yeah, if the Broncos don't go Fields here, I don't know. I don't know then. Well, who could we possibly take other than Fields? Yeah, Michael Parsons, like you said. Yeah. I wouldn't take him when you have Fields on the board. That's what definitely. If you have a chance to get that, and then tomorrow you're probably most definitely gonna trade Drew Lock. I mean, they could draft. I'm sure they'd probably have to have a meeting with Drew Lock.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably gonna be like, "Okay, pal, sorry, good time. You're gonna get traded."
And Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater is gonna be a
poor guy.
Backup.
Man, can't catch a break. Not that he has great talent. His arm talent is pretty much shot. Whatever athleticism he had, he pretty much lost it in that injury with Minnesota. But what do they do with him? Traded him for a 6th-round pick. Like, he's just gonna be okay. Yeah, go ahead and take Justin Fields, and now I'm quarterback 3.
You think Roger Goodell walks up to the podium announcing a trade with this pick?
Oh, just imagine. Oh, imagine if we actually pull off a trade. Oh, I'll be happy, really happy. Chances of that happening, as much as chance. I don't really know what the odds are of us getting a 1st-rounder in a trade, other than trading for Deshaun Watson. Probably a 1% chance of us getting a 1st-round pick without including Deshaun Watson in trade. We'd probably have to give up a future first.
Wait, but if Broncos draft Fields, they could be still in play.
They could use Justin Fields and possibly include him in a trade for Deshaun.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be very interesting.
Deshaun and Mahomes in the same conference too.
This is gonna be really interesting.
NFL would be happy.
Yeah.
That revenue money is gonna be big.
Hell yeah. We got
good.
One game we can put Monday night. One game we could put Sunday night.
Who's? Do we see Justin Fields or Micah Parsons, or do we see Patrick Surtain?
Yeah, because Broncos could definitely use secondary help still. Because
I feel bad for Jerry Jones. Watch if the Broncos select Patrick Surtain.
Oh yeah,
Jerry Jones is gonna be fuming.
Wait, they have the 10th or 11th?
They have the 10th right after
next pick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, imagine them missing out on Patrick Surtain. Oh, it'll be brilliant.
I will say though, a secondary of Kyle Fuller, Justin Simmons, Patrick Surtain.
Oh,
that's a very nice.
Ronald Darby as well isn't too bad of an option either. That's another guy.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Not a bad secondary at all. Hey, get that defense running.
Who is gonna? What's happening with the Broncos?
They used 10 of their 16 picks on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh, just June 1st, Broncos trading Justin Fields, 2 first-round picks and a second-rounder from 2022 for Deshaun Watson. No, that'd be way too less.
I'd low-key just take Chubb and Fields and like maybe some other pick or two.
Maybe another pick, first-rounder.
I'd be content with that, honestly, with everything that's going on.
Fine, especially with Deshaun's very, very intricate situation with 23. Oh, wow, 23. How do you even possibly have 23 or do some naughty things with 23 different massage therapists? And how do you even have 23 different? That's
he was seeing 3 massage therapists a week.
Oh my God. Oh.
Like, the funny thing is that the team can provide you the massage therapist.
Exactly. I think Deshaun Watson has some special requirements for massage therapists.
Yeah, the massage therapists that the team provide were probably men.
Yeah, he was very tense.
Yeah, I think Deshaun Watson wants a woman. Okay, one or a couple of seconds. People will go insane if Packers go on the clock. If the Packers trade away Aaron Rodgers, there's no way they don't select Justin Fields. Is a trade happening? Justin Fields, check this phone. Probably not. Okay. 58 seconds or a couple minutes.
Showing Justin Fields right now.
Justin Fields looks
plain face.
bad. in the inside, he's probably sad that he didn't get drafted earlier by San Francisco.
And then they show Mac Jones.
Oh, Mac Jones.
Nice man.
The great Mac Jones. Oh, imagine the pick is in. Who's it gonna be? I'm not checking Twitter or anything. I want to know who it is. I do not want it to be spoiled. If Justin Fields is in the pick, oh my God, oh Lord, the possibility of him falling to the Patriots.
It's real.
It's real. Oh, I do not want to see. And then Cam and Justin Fields get reunited, of course. Or do the Patriots take Mac Jones? Huh?
I can see that. Mac Jones is kind of their Brady replacement, I guess. I don't even know.
Brady, give him the number 12.
Yeah, Mac Jones should definitely be there for Patriots. Oh, Broncos, they got
Oh,
Surtain.
don't spoil. Don't. Who's they pick?
Surtain.
Okay. Oh no. The Patriots. Bill Belichick is probably
He's
sitting
smiling
back
somewhere.
where he's smiling in wherever he is right now.
He can get Fields or
He's probably sitting in like a wooden chair with his dog right beside him if he has a pet or something, and probably petting him right now, and he's smiling. God damn. Jerry Jones is fuming.
Not bad.
What did
Dak.
Dallas do then?
That's what he's mad about. He paid Dak. He could have got Fields.
Ooh. Oh, imagine if the Cowboys draft Justin Fields. Lord. Oh, I wonder.
well, no, they're not getting they literally just re-signed Dak Prescott.
Oh, I know.
No, but it's the Cowboys.
Sure.
Nobody knows what they're gonna do, man.
I will say Stephen Jones has ran that organization pretty well with Will McClay. So even though Jerry is weird.
Okay, now I think Justin Fields is really contemplating where he's gonna go. Do you think he might even get drafted by the Vikings?
Yes, I was about to say that.
Yeah, the
What
Vikings.
does Minnesota do?
What is minute? Okay, if you know, this is really similar to what Deshaun Watson. He kept on dropping and dropping and dropping. Could we see a possible trade up from?
Yeah.
Who could we possibly? If he falls down to 14, I like the chances of a trade.
I'm sorry. If I'm Chicago, I'm on the phone right now.
I'm right now phoning. I'm phoning Philadelphia.
Hell yeah.
Someone.
I don't give a damn. Dallas, Giants. I don't give a damn. Philly,
Chicago Bears could have their franchise QB. Knowing how they are, they probably won't trade up.
No, they won't. They're not that smart.
Well,
But
the Saints is someone I'm wondering.
what about the Washington football team?
Washington football team, I think they'll probably, if Mac Jones falls to them, I think they'll definitely draft Mac Jones.
I wish they would take a Justin Fields. They have a really solid team.
The odds of them falling, they only need a quarterback realistically.
Yeah.
Their defense is elite.
Awesome defense.
Chase Young is unbelievable.
They got many guys on that defensive line.
That defense is fantastic.
You got Matt Ioannidis, Montez Sweat, De'Aaron Payne,
That
John
defensive line
Miller.
wow. The defensive line is probably the best defensive line in the
I would
league.
say it's up there. I'd say it maybe more.
Top 3, top 5. Dude, I am really wondering. This is Justin Fields falling this far. Oh man.
Yeah, I did not see that. I mean,
Dude, I would have thought he was gonna get drafted by maybe at like 9th by the Broncos if he fell back.
yeah, I thought 9th was the latest he was going to get drafted, but apparently not.
Dude, he's falling major. Whoever's getting Justin Fields, people are saying that it's an Ohio State QB.
I don't care.
Probably.
Do you think it's that epilepsy thing? That epilepsy medical report or something?
I don't see. That's the thing. All you got to do with that is look up his history, see if he's ever missed a game with an epilepsy. He hasn't. Okay, good. It's not a problem. I don't understand why people make that such a big issue. There's probably other quarterbacks that we don't know have epilepsies.
What do you guys think the Cowboys do at 10 now that their top priority is gone?
Oh man, Cody's happy.
Cody. Closet Cowboy fan.
Oh, look at depressed Mac Jones. He thought he was gonna go to San Francisco. Oh, he thought he was gonna be the next Jimmy G. I think the main deciding factor on why he didn't get drafted was that Kyle Shanahan had a flashback to that overthrow that Mac Jones did. Oh, I think I saw that clip where they showed the camera.
Yes.
You see the fear in the eyes of Kyle Shanahan. They're like, oh no, this is
Belichick too.
Flashbacks.
Oh, the Eagles are trading up with the Cowboys.
Oh shoot, Justin Fields might get traded. Oh, could this happen?
Oh.
Okay, this is getting very spicy.
So is Jalen Hurts not their guy then?
Okay.
I never really
No, I don't.
Or they could trade. They could use that as a trading piece for Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah, that is.
That's a very possible answer. Dude,
I don't think they're not giving up on Jalen Hurts. There's no way.
There's no way.
Not like this.
They didn't even give him a real chance.
Not really.
Yeah.
He had in that Eagles Washington football game, he did pretty good.
He flashed for sure.
Doug Peterson, yeah, he just said "F you, don't give a shit. I want a better pick." And guess what? He doesn't even get to make that pick, which is a hilarious part.
I think the Eagles right here. I think the Eagles take Devonta Smith.
I was about to say that. Him with Jalen Hurts.
Devonta Smith.
That's funny that the Cowboys traded with the Eagles though.
Eagles, wow, this is very interesting.
Because they're only divisional opponent.
If I was the Giants, I would say, Daniel Jones is not the long-term answer. I don't think he is.
Okay, so Dallas traded number 10 to Philly for its first and third round pick.
Ooh,
so they moved just 2 spots to get a third round pick. That's actually pretty good by the Cowboys.
Giants would have probably selected Devonta Smith.
Oh my God! They're just showing their wide receivers that the Eagles have selected, and then the other wide receivers that have.
I just feel bad for Jalen Reagor. The guy, I think there was like an image of him where his bio said "bust." The Eagles are just idiots, man. They don't know how to draft wide receivers. Imagine if they had Justin Jefferson.
Or just 2 years ago, they could have had DK Metcalf. They take JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Who the hell is that?
How do you take that guy over a physical specimen like DK Metcalf?
Exactly.
Guys, he's physically gifted as well. He's a speedster. That is amazing. I think didn't Texans want to get Tyler Lockett? That there was like a tweet that said Texans originally wanted to trade up for Tyler Lockett in the third round, but then the Seattle Seahawks already traded for that pick, and they took him.
Yep. Pain.
I just wonder what if we didn't trade Jadeveon Clowney for absolute bums?
Not sure.
I don't understand who in the right mind would trust Bill O'Brien with the franchise.
The McNairs.
Oh, McNairs, the good old McNairs.
I mean, that's the only ones that had to give him the power.
I am really hoping that I think we can trade up definitely by possibly giving up a second round, third round. I don't think. Dude, if we can get Justin Fields without giving up Deshaun Watson or like maybe a first round pick, fantastic job by Nick Caserio. Brilliant job by Nick Caserio. We could possibly have Justin Fields, at least him starting or maybe just sitting behind Tyrod Taylor for maybe half of the season, and then they bring Justin Fields on to start the other half. And if he starts playing concerning, if he shows any concerns, you can just put back in Tyrod. Because Devonta Smith is the pick, most likely.
But
Hardaway Jr. just dropped 42 points.
Well, like, why would the Eagles trade up to just get Devonta Smith? Because he would have probably been there.
Would he?
No, I see. What I was thinking is, look, I don't think too many mock boards like. I don't think any mock board predicted that both J.C. Horn and Patrick Surtain would be gone before 10. Considering that Adebayo
What
was
is
gone,
he doing, man?
I think the Cowboys pretty much held Philadelphia
Yep,
hostage.
the Eagles
We'll take
selected Devonta Smith.
Pick up him.
Eagles select
I think
Devonta
that's what
Smith.
happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, the league's really about to let Justin Fields go to the Patriots.
Dang, dude. Dang. Jeez.
God damn, man.
The evil empire.
I mean, the Patriots did say that they were interested in Deshaun Watson, but that was
Yes, they could use that as a bargaining chip to possibly trade for Deshaun Watson. Possibility of that happening? Probably zero. Where do you think Trevor Moore goes?
Ooh. I don't really know at this point with the whole.
With the whole
Horn.
Happened. This was basically a ripple effect. The second thing, the Broncos took Patrick Surtain. Ooh. Then I'm still surprised how Justin Fields has fallen this far. I think at the beginning he was gonna be the guy that the Jets drafted, and then out of nowhere, Zach Wilson climbs up to the second overall pick spot.
Right now, Rappaport just tweeted Giants are having trade talks at number 11.
Oh, yep, I see 12 seconds ago. Well, who's trading off? Is going to be the Chicago Bears? Khalil Mack? Or are they going to trade Khalil Mack in the 20th overall pick?
Yeah, someone's got to trade up for Justin Fields.
I need any team, the Texans, whatever. Just don't let Justin Fields fall into the hands of the Patriots. I do not want another NFL, the next 15 years of the NFL being ran by the New England Patriots. We've already had that once. It didn't turn out very good for the Texans. I do not want that again. I will most likely stop watching football if that happens. Because I do not want to see another league, another 15 years being ran by the goddamn Patriots. Especially, man. Oh, look at Karis LeVert. 36 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. KPJ is on a tear.
Yeah, he's having a great night.
Oh Lord, he's cooking. Okay. Okay, yo. Dude, KPJ has like so many up and down games, man.
I think that's gonna happen just because he's learning a whole.
He's still so young. All that, but if he can start consistently knocking down that three and start consistently putting down good performances, I could genuinely see him becoming a very good player, like all-star maybe.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that too, especially with a full off season with everyone. He hasn't had a full off season yet. Get him working with John Lucas, a bunch of these other guys. Rockets always have good coaching staffs, positional coaches, developmental guys. They're very sound. So there's a reason why the Rockets have been good for a long time.
That speed of Devonta Smith, it's amazing.
Devonta is very, very good.
Very, very good. I think all the wide receivers in this class, this has to be one of the most stacked drafts of all time. Got to be. You got so many good quarterbacks. Well, like 4 good quarterbacks. You got a lot of good wide receivers. Dude, I just realized Michael Parsons is still on the board.
Yeah. There it is. Bears just traded.
Oh, could they be selecting him?
They have to be. The Bears are smart. Look, watch them.
Bears are smart? There's no way.
Watch them take Mac Jones. Watch the Bears.
If they take Mac Jones, the most idiotic franchise in NBA or the NFL history.
I'm saying Mac Jones until they prove me wrong. The Bears are taking Mac Jones. That's what I'm going to say.
Wow.
They got to prove me wrong.
Shit. You got to be kidding me. They picked Justin Fields.
Woo.
God damn, man. I wanted Justin Fields.
Yeah, that was going to be tough.
Unless, look at Devonta Smith.
My goodness.
Emotional.
My goodness.
Wow. Shit, man.
My goodness.
Chicago Bears actually making smart decisions. What is this world we live in now? God damn. Chicago, you're dancing right now. So we're most definitely not trading into the first round.
The Bears traded the 20th pick, 164th pick, a 2022 first round pick, 2022 fourth round pick.
Holy overpay.
If you do not take Justin Fields,
if you take Mac Jones, you gotta be on. You gotta be on drugs. You gotta be snorting cocaine in the back.
I'm sweating for the Bears right now. Like I want them to get this right. I feel so bad. They have to get this right. Holy, first and a fourth round pick, fifth round pick this year, 20th pick.
They're giving them a haul. There is no way they do not.
Holy dub for the Giants.
Oh, look at them showing Mac Jones. The guy is. You can see him crying.
Oh my goodness.
His eyes are red.
Dang, now they're gonna draft Fields. It has to.
There's no way. Mac Jones should be depressed right now. Are they gonna select Justin? If they do not select Justin Fields, oh Lord, Chicago's gonna be in shambles. It would be the most Chicago thing ever. They're taking Justin Fields.
There it is.
Oh, yep. Okay, this one they shouldn't get too much slack for.
Yep, Justin Fields just sat on the couch. He came back. He was definitely on the phone with the Bears.
Oh man, Fields to Chicago. No one saw that coming. That's crazy.
Oh, I definitely wanted Fields.
So happy for the Bears.
The Bears actually got a good QB.
I guess it's not Andy Dalton season anymore in Chicago.
QB1. QB1.
Andy Dalton.
Things that don't do well in time. And there's going to be a picture of Andy Dalton on Twitter, QB1, when the Bears tweeted him.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was brilliant.
Just great PR, great social media team.
Fantastic PR. Oh, they need to change their thingy.
I thought Zach.
Dude, what do you think Nick Castero's doing right now?
Well.
Probably doing a staring contest.
Who's putting it on? Justin Fields. Just say it. We already know who's going to be.
In a press conference, he said that on day one he has a list of trades or something. And, I don't know. They're not going to sit idly, but who knows?
Dude, there's no way they draft Justin Fields only to end up trading him away. There's no way. Think about
No, they're not doing that.
Maybe,
they gave up on ransom for him.
Dang, that's crazy. Chicago and trading up for QBs. Name a better duo.
I really hope he doesn't turn out like Mitch Trubisky.
No, he's way better than.
I really want Justin Fields to succeed.
Chicago fan base got to be going crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
right now, man. I'd be snorting right now.
The guy's so physical and everything. They select. Nobody gives a shit about this. Just select.
COVID's over. No one cares.
Go faster, prick.
Chicago fans are shitting right now. Let's say the pick.
Oh, just shut the fuck up and say the pick. Holy fuck, man. This guy's taking 10 years. No, we're not telling. This isn't story time, my guy. This isn't kindergarten story time.
Wait, Brett Coleman's so happy about it. I thought he was a Texans fan. What the? I guess not anymore.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, he just said, let's effing go.
Oh, freezing cold takes. Freezing cold takes. Ice cold, freezing cold takes. QB1. Brilliant. Fantastic PR. Oh.
Gettleman had said he hadn't traded back in 8 NFL drafts because he refuses to get fleeced, but then got a haul from Chicago.
Sheesh.
That's crazy.
No way. There's no way. If they trade Justin Fields for Deshaun Watson,
They're not.
how could this even happen, logically speaking? What would the package even be?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields or SQB?
So happy for him, man.
The guy's a good. The guy looks like a child too. Him and Zach Wilson both look like childs.
Yeah, is that a white
Dude,
card?
Zach, you know what's that thing? The photo they used for Zach Wilson when he got drafted. Oh boy, that guy looked like a middle schooler.
All right, I have to go for a couple of minutes, but
Okay, Twitter's going crazy right now.
I bet it is. This is awesome for Chicago. I keep saying that, but this is awesome for them.
Well, there goes their chance of trading up. Okay, Patriots are selecting Mac Jones.
Are they? Are they?
Maybe not.
I'm not sure on that one still.
Dude, yo, my Twitter is, oh lord, it's not even. I'm gonna have to start up Twitter again. Dude, I think Judge should have taken Justin Fields. Justin Fields definitely should have been taken earlier, much earlier.
Well, for sure.
How we dropped all the way down to 11 is still beyond me. I'm still laughing at that tweet that the Texans made. The draft is now.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you have one chance.
Y'all think the Cowboys are going to shoot him, or y'all think they're going to stay here?
They're staying.
They have to. I think they stay.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to stay also.
Yeah, and they've already traded down. All they got was a third-round pick, I believe. That was it.
I think they got they got this current first-round pick.
Yeah.
And then they really added like a third-round pick.
Just interesting. I wonder what
I'm
Dallas
excited for the third round. I'm being patient. I can't wait till we get our pick.
Just keep taking these offensive guys. Let the defensive guys keep going down. That's all I need.
Exactly. We need a solid defender at pick 67 for sure. I don't care who it is.
For sure.
Still crying at the fact that why are we such a shitty organization? Why do we make idiotic decisions?
What was that, Capone? No. Oh, yeah. The Bears also have Nick Foles, too.
Don't the Bears? Yeah, the Bears have Nick Foles, too. Dude, that QB situation is going to be interesting. You think they're most likely going to trade Nick Foles? Dude, I still think that the Broncos should have drafted Justin Fields. Who are the Cowboys going to pick? J.C. Horn?
Who? Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I don't know. I think they maybe look at Micah Parsons, possibly look into some of that edge help for them.
Oh, Micah Parsons fell too. Cambridge has 33 points. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, we're beating the Bucs. Oh my God.
Man, Jalen Phillips would be I'm a big Jalen Phillips fan. My goodness.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna take. They're probably gonna take Michael Parsons.
Probably.
All this taking Michael Parsons, all that just to go 9-8. It's gonna be a great time. Dude, I'm still surprised at the fact that the Patriots didn't trade up.
Yeah, a little surprised about that too.
I think they would have after Justin Fields fell to like 10th pick. I think I expected them to trade up, possibly giving them maybe.
Who knows? They probably could have been on the conversation with them, but I mean, look what the Bears gave up.
The Bears gave up. Whew.
You know, how can you pass that up, man?
Get the 20th overall pick.
First round.
Who do you think the thing? Who do you think the Giants will take? The Chargers, you think they're going to take Rashawn Slater?
Have to.
Micah Parsons.
Line help.
Cowboys take Micah Parsons. Oh my God, yo, just shut up, thing, Roger. What are the Texans? What are Texans? You know the Texans fans over there, right? What do you think they're doing right now?
No idea.
Seahawks fans and Rams fans. Yo, Rams gave up. Rams gave up a lot for Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
I think that trade definitely increased the price on Deshaun Watson.
It had to.
It had to. There's no way you get 2 first-rounders for a 31-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Michael Parsons.
Oh, look at the boos.
Careful, he might.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. Watch you now. Might do something.
Oh, my God. Yo, these guys are going crazy. Micah Parsons. Yes, he's a happy guy. I'd be happy if the Texans honestly trade up and selecting Trevor Moorhead. If he falls like to say 8-28 or something like that, I try to trade for him.
I wouldn't. I'm not trading up for a safety. I wouldn't. I'm not saying Morg's not good. He's very good prospect. I think you get many others. I think you got a solid safety prospect, possibly in Richie Grant from Central Florida, who could be there. I wouldn't be trading up. I really wouldn't. You don't have premium picks. Just stick to what you got. If anything, you trade down.
Yeah, the Chargers are definitely selecting Rashawn Slater.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm going for too.
If they don't select Rashawn Slater, then that's just an idiotic decision.
Something offensive line. They need offensive line help desperately.
If they can build a solid offensive line for Justin Herbert, I think that would be really good for him. But Justin Herbert is really good QB.
Damn good.
No, wasn't Tua drafted above him?
Yes, he was.
Yes,
he was.
That was a pretty questionable decision.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Dude, the Tyrod Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
The Tyrod Taylor puncture that punctured lung. That definitely. If I think Tyrod Taylor plays for the Chargers, if he doesn't get hurt, I think he definitely plays for the Chargers to start off the season.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to.
Yeah, then the idiot punctured his lung.
Yeah, which is very bad.
Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Probably the most unluckiest One of the most unluckiest QBs in NFL history.
Yep. Lost his
Tyrod,
job.
I mean, the guy has launched like a bunch of careers for big players.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, Cleveland, he lost his job there to Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, then for what do you call?
Um,
Bills, he lost it to Josh Allen.
yeah.
The guy just can't seem to get a proper chance.
Nope. Doesn't.
He's just like he's a very good bridge quarterback though.
Yeah, I don't mind Tyrod Taylor. Solid. I mean, not too many. He's not inconsistent. He's very consistent. His quarterback play, his arm play is there. He's athletic as hell. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Justin Fields probably going to start off the season. Who do you think is going to start off for the Bears?
I honestly depends on the QB battle.
I think they probably do it during training camp.
Well, yeah.
They'll decide Justin Fields or Andy Dalton.
Or Nick Foles. They still have Nick Foles.
I think they're going to trade him.
Yeah, they probably will. Somebody
will definitely take him. Who knows? Maybe the Eagles might even take him.
Oh, God.
The Eagles take him. Oh, it's going to be very, very fun. Very entertaining. Mac Jones, big man Mac Jones is definitely falling to New England.
America's team. Kiss my ass.
America. How's an America's team when most of America hates the Cowboys?
Honestly, I don't understand it.
Who even got the mindset that the Cowboys are America's team?
It came from the 70s with Roger Staubach, because Roger Staubach was nicknamed Captain America.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Which, I mean, back then they were stupid dominant.
Well, of course, they had no competition.
Honestly, and there wasn't many teams that were competitive back then. I mean, it was always them and the Steelers. Sometimes it was the Steelers. Sometimes it was the Cowboys.
Dude, if I'm a Chicago Bears fan, I'd be super happy. I'd be on top of the moon. But the stuff that they gave up, I'd probably be questioning that if that was a bit too much. Bunch of
personnel to get Justin Fields.
Looking at that, I think there was no way the Texans could even remotely trade up for that.
Well, no
way.
They'd have to move up 45 spots.
Oh, the great 45 spots. Deshaun Watson in a movie with Ben Roethlisberger, Ray Lewis, EDP would be brilliant.
Cool.
The life of.
That's the one team I wish. I don't know what the Steelers do with their quarterback situation, Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, man.
I'm just confused with.
Chicago Bears, man. They actually did a really good pick. Mitch Trubisky. It was the most stupid pick that the Bears could have done. When you had a proven QB, I don't think. When you had a proven QB who could actually do it in the big moments, like Deshaun Watson available, I don't think you can pass up on a QB like that who's actually proven he can do it in the big moments. Because Mitch Trubisky didn't really even show anything that he could do it in the big moments. Patrick Mahomes, sure, I could understand drafting Mitch Trubisky over him because like Patrick Mahomes is a very, very raw prospect. I think the Texans wanted to originally draft him.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
Yeah, they originally wanted to draft him, but they still settled with Deshaun Watson, which was really good, a really good pick.
Yeah.
But right now, that's looking like not the best decision now. It's very disappointing for the Texans.
Yeah. You imagine Cam Newton loses his job to
Mac Jones. Oh,
Jones. My goodness.
Mac Jones getting the starting job. Yo, how is Drew Holiday getting all these fouls?
Man, I'm not
It's like
watching.
LeBron level fouls.
I'm not watching. What's the score?
It's like tied. It's a very close game.
Nah.
It's a 3-point game. 7 minutes left. Rockets are losing by 3 because Drew Holiday suddenly wants to decide to turn into LeBron James. Oh, Giannis is getting locked up. Oh, this is brilliant. Is he getting locked up? I don't know how many points he has. Giannis? Yo, is he hurt? I think he got hurt. He only played 1 minute.
Really?
Yeah, he only played 1 minute. One
Let's
assist
Twitter on
and
that.
1 point. He definitely got hurt.
Rocket.
It's actually sad. This is worst time for him to get hurt. Yeah, look at the Texans. Look at the Texans. Oh my God, they're making me pissed off so much right now. They just tweeted, enter for a chance to win a $100 Fanatics gift card.
Yeah.
I don't think you can give a flying shit. I think the fact is you shouldn't be tweeting unless you're trading or doing a trade. I was riding that Justin Fields train. Houston, I'm going to take him. We're going to do it like a trade up. And that didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly.
Yep.
Man, the second the Dolphins took Jalen Waddle, the chances of a trade significantly went down for
Rashawn Slater. Perfect. You get that protection for Justin Herbert. This is a very solid pick. This dude's freaking athletic as hell, man. Jesus, who is that? Is that his dad? Holy jeez. That's a mountain of a man. His dad looked to be like 6'8". That was insane. This guy was an absolute monster in the combine. Look at that. No sacks allowed in 2019. Only 5 sacks allowed in his career. This is insane.
What do you guys think? What do you think Minnesota does?
Yeah. I wonder what they were going to do if Justin Fields was still there.
Yeah, I think if Justin Fields was still available, they'd definitely take him.
Yeah. Now with Mac Jones, I don't see it.
New England's going to be interesting.
New England, man, that'd be weird. I don't know. I'm just not a Mac Jones fan. That's why I'm so low on him. But Minnesota, ugh. My goodness. Rashawn Slater facing Chase Young.
Yeah, that
absolutely.
Chase. Wow.
Slater monster. Slater's a monster. My goodness, this dude's a plug and play tackle.
He's gonna be a very solid tackle in the NFL.
I just seen footage of him dominate Chase Young. That's next level talent.
Man, Chase Young, if you can dominate, I think he's one of the best pass rushers in the NFL now.
Right now, he is getting there. I would say he's up there.
Top 10 pass rushers, maybe top 15.
Yeah, top 15 for sure, I would say. Top 10, arguably.
Probably It's debatable. Who's even available right now?
So you have Jalen Phillips, really good edge rusher coming out of Miami. Gregory Rousseau is another edge rusher coming out of Miami. Caleb Farley is still there. I'm not very concerned as to why he's fallen.
He might just fall to.
Never mind. The Jets just traded with Minnesota.
Jets?
The Jets just made a trade with Minnesota.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, Lord.
What is going on? I got to look at Twitter. Do they take Bateman?
Who are they taking?
Jets traded up to 14. What is going on? Oh, my goodness. My Twitter is going.
Let's move up. It could be for Caleb Farley or what do you call Elijah Tucker. I need to know what the package is. Who?
I don't know. I haven't said. I'm waiting on a damn tweet, man.
Ian Rappaport hasn't said shit apart from the fact that they traded up.
Same thing with Schefter.
The Jets are going to be actually reloading.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no way it isn't Caleb Farley. I'm still surprised that if it's not Caleb Farley, what pick do the Saints have again?
The Saints?
Yeah.
You looking at what?
The pick is in. The pick is in for the Jets. Who's it?
They're after Baltimore. I'm not sure where that is, apparently.
I think it's in the late 20s. Yo, KPJ is out of his mind.
Really?
Dude, KPJ is playing like 40 points a game. That's 40 points.
Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty. Oh, N1.
Oh, brilliant, yo. It's brilliant. Cavs are such a nice organization for giving us.
For real. Jets are getting offensive tackle.
Okay.
Elijah Vera-Tucker from USC.
Elijah Vera-Tucker. Okay, then.
That is a very, very good
now it's one of the. Now it's going to become interesting what the Patriots do.
Man, look at your tackles if you're the Jets. You got Vera-Tucker and Mekhi Becton.
Oh, that's a very.
My goodness.
What weapons did the Jets even have?
Not much, though. That's the thing. They don't got a lot of receivers.
I'm concerned about what they have or what pass. Who Zach Wilson could even pass to. Because
I mean, they have Jamison Crowder, who's put up good numbers for them, but he's always been hurt. Hasn't really finished a season for them.
That's really concerning for the Jets.
Yeah.
They have no wide receiver help.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no way if Zach Wilson performs poorly in his first season, you got to give him another chance.
Well, yeah,
the guy has no offensive help.
Yeah, well, that's why it's kind of similar to Darnold. He didn't really have any wide receiving help other than Robbie Anderson.
I think Panthers with Sam Darnold might actually become a really good QB.
Yeah, I think so. I think Joe Brady.
The right situation around him, he could become a really good QB.
I think Joe Brady is awesome as an offensive coordinator. And I think his offense was limited because of Teddy Bridgewater. You have a guy there now with Sam Darnold who can get the ball out. And he has made magical throws that nobody has really paid attention to.
Oh, KPJ has 41 points.
41. Yeah.
God Lord.
Okay, the Vikings got 2 third-round picks, 66 and 86.
Only that's it?
That's it.
What?
And the Jets got a 4th-round pick in that trade, by the way.
Oh my God, yo, what are the Vikings?
I don't know about that one.
Dude, if
That's easy
like,
money.
Justin Fields fell down there.
Money. That's easy money.
Okay, let's be hypothetical here and say that Justin Fields was still available after pick 12. If I'm the Texans, if I'm Nick Caserio, I am phoning Minnesota up, saying that you can take a 3rd round pick, 4th round pick, and a 5th round pick. Just give me the 14th overall pick.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be an absolute fleece job if it happened.
That's just they only gave up 2 3rd-round picks, and they received a 4th round pick. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
This is a great trade. Dude, if I'm a Vikings fan, I'm very sad.
Yeah, I'm very upset, man.
Dude, man.
Because you moved down. How many? You moved down 7 spots
man.
For nothing.
Dude, if that's all it took for a 1st round pick, wow. Okay, man.
Wow.
Wait, who came after the Giants pick? Who came after the Giants pick? Or after the Chicago pick? The Eagles. And dude, if their Bears trade didn't happen and it went on, I definitely, if I was Nick Caserio, I'd be thinking, okay, I'd be contemplating.
This is good.
Patriots could be interesting.
That interior offensive line, this is a good pick for the Jets. Well, New England's up. Ian Rappaport says, Mac Jones, at least, is Andy Dalton, and his potential is through the roof.
Freezing hot take.
Andy Dalton, yeah, sure, I could see that. His ceiling being all the potential in the world, no.
That's doubtful.
Patriots already put the picks in for the Patriots. They must be taking Mac Jones. Picks already in, man. They got to be taking Mac Jones. There's no, I can't. They have to be, unless they just see someone else in there.
Yeah, they're taking Mac Jones.
Yeah, I just thought about that too. Belichick has a good relationship with Nick Saban.
Mac Jones has, I think the fact that he got into the Patriots situation, I think he could be a solid quarterback. I think the Patriots is probably the best situation he could have landed in. Maybe the 49ers.
Yeah, I thought the 49ers.
Yo, just imagine if the 49ers had selected the thing, Mac Jones. Oh man, 49ers Twitter would be a dumpster fire.
Yeah, it would be. The memes would be insane.
Oh, it would be brilliant. Oh, just imagine if the Jacksonville Jaguars took Mac Jones. Oh, it would be brilliant. Dude, just imagine before the draft happened, or like days before the draft happened, we had done a trade to sending Deshaun Watson to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Just included that second. Just this is hypothetical. Probably not gonna happen, but just imagine if we got that second overall pick. And that second overall pick ended up turning into Trevor Lawrence. Oh, that would be the steal of centuries.
Mac Jones walked into that. He's sprinting to that podium. My goodness.
He's happy, bro.
He looks pissed.
He should be happy. I mean, he probably thought that he was going to get.
I guess so. I don't know. I'm just not a big Mac Jones fan.
Oh, damn. Wow, so 5 QBs taken in the first round. Top pick.
This is a draft you will look at years down the road, and you're going to be making fun of someone.
If I'm putting my money on which team's probably going to get made fun of, it'd probably be the Jets.
Wow. I don't know. I really don't. I just think because the Jets' offensive scheme with Michael LaFleur to put Zach Wilson in a Shanahan-Kubiak offense, I think is going to work out for them. But
the AFC East is stacked. Josh Allen, Tua Tagovailoa, Zach Wilson.
That's true.
Then you got Cam Newton, or maybe Mac Jones if he manages to win the starting job over Cam Newton, which there's no way he wins it over. I think Cam stays at least for another year.
I guess. I'm not a big Cam Newton fan. I don't know. Not very high on the pick.
Kevin Porter Jr. has 9 threes, 47 points. Holy shit. Yo, this is amazing. Dude, I'm just saying, screw the draft right now. I'm watching the Rockets game. Dude, KPJ is on a god. Dude, I'd be very disappointed. Please, Milwaukee, just let us win this one game. All I ask for is one game. You just let us win. I'm just turning on the stream right now. There's 1 minute left. We're winning by 2 points. I need KPJ to hit one more 3 and get 50. If KPJ gets 50,
give him 50.
50,
I'm dropping the video if he drops 50.
Oh, man. Dude, it's going to be amazing. Rockets Twitter. If I do not see a tweet from NBA Central, all those outlets, I will be very confused. Pissed off. Dude, I did not expect Kevin Porter Jr. to be dropping 50. I'm really happy, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm so happy, man. The front office actually made a really I don't think Rafael Stone on Twitter, he gets a lot of flame.
He does.
I even flamed him at first for doing that trade.
Left to play.
4 points and watching the match.
Basketball. Just keep it, young man.
Keep it, Kevin Porter.
Hold
KPJ,
on to it and see if you can get a shot. If not, get you an assist.
Well, Bill well.
Porter Jr. got it inside.
Oh!
Yes!
Holy shoot. We're winning 6 points.
Great job.
Oh, my God. Kill your Riddick.
Milwaukee calls a timeout. The young shall lead us tonight. 49 for KPJ.
Dude, I think Harden's soul has entered KPJ's body.
Let's hope so. You give me a guy that can cover James Harden, I'll be happy.
This is going to be a trade. Oh, we definitely look down 5 years from now. Yeah, I'm just saying screw the draft for now. There's like a minute left. No, 43 seconds left. I'm praying that KPJ gets fouled so we can get the 50 points. Isn't KBJ's career high against the Rockets?
I have no idea.
I think it was one of his best games.
Houston Rockets with a 6-point
I just
lead
bought yesterday.
on a record-setting night for Kevin Porter Jr. Only 20 years old. He has 49 points for Houston,
Panini Prism.
31 points.
And I think
for
that
Christian Wood,
that purchases
with a double-double.
that value is probably going to go high.
12. The
49
Rockets
points.
actually have
He needs
3
one more
players
free throw
with
to get
double-doubles.
50.
And if Wood gets one more rebound, he'll have
Okay. Damn, that's a good pick.
offensive performance by Houston.
Well, that's what it takes to beat a real good Milwaukee Bucks team. Now, this game is not over. You got to play some defense here. It's a 2-possession game. Certainly don't want to foul in this situation.
And
Linebackers,
Porter
Zayvon
almost
Collins,
got the biggest play of the night, a steal. This young guy has done everything. What a future. Middleton going to shoot the 3. And the rebound goes to DJ Wilson. Gets it out quickly to Olynyk. And they're trying to swat the ball away from him. Olynyk gets it and a timeout taken. Stephen Silas was right behind Budenholzer when he called that timeout. He had to run all the way down the court.
And it looked like the Bucks were trying to take a foul there to stop the clock and put Olynyk on the line. And then Silas in there trying to call timeout when Olynyk was laying on the floor. See the look on Coach's face there.
They're going to call a jump ball.
Oh, they're calling a jump ball.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Perfect.
Good rebound by DJ Wilson to outlet it. PJ's trying to take a foul there as the ball's loose. Yeah, I think jump ball's the right call.
At this point, I'm just saying screw the draft.
It's a big jump here, and let's see. Olynyk and Tucker will be jumping.
Dude, I need
right
to witness
now
this.
Trying to
We
get
are all witnesses.
a favorable position around the circle.
Give Olynyk a place to tip it to.
After this game is over,
The only problem
I better
with
see
tipping
at
it to
least
Tate
50 tweets
is the big
regarding
fella,
KPJ.
Brook Lopez is right next to him.
49 points. I'm
Tip it
still
to
praying
Wood.
he can get the ball.
I want that 50.
And that's going to be well, they're going to call a directional pass on the tip.
Yeah, he did. He
Can't catch it.
see how he kind of uses one hand to just hold it and throw it, but PJ Tucker didn't even try to jump.
Okay, yo, I'm
So the
really.
Bucks are going to get the ball.
Yo, come on, take a 3.
30
KPJ,
seconds and a
grab the
little
ball.
change on that. So what are they looking at?
Well, they got to get a 3. They're down 6, so it's a 2-possession game. I don't know what the officials are looking at, but they're probably trying to get the clock right. But the Bucks are certainly going to be looking for 3. They've got some real good 3-point shooters. Rockets can't foul, but you have to challenge all the shots.
Yeah, both teams are in the penalty now.
This Rockets game is going down to the wire.
All right, it's going to be Drew Holiday. Holiday stops. He lost the control of the ball when he put the 3 up, and Tate has
Come on,
the rebound.
KPJ.
All right, Porter
KPJ has a chance to get 50.
with a
Holy
chance
shoot. Come
to
on.
get 50.
Wallah.
That's a smart veteran move there,
God,
too. He
God,
got the outlet.
please.
He got the rebound, the outlet. He held on to it. He knew
God,
the
I
Bucks
hope you're
had to
listening.
foul.
Kevin.
A historic night in Houston. And
Dude,
look
he's
at
going to be the
John
youngest player to get
Wall.
50
He's
in a
pulling for
game.
that young rookie to get
Is he? Wow.
Yeah. Nobody got 50
John Wall make
other
Calvin
than him.
Murphy jealous tonight.
He's 20 years old. No Rockets got more points than him at that age.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, no. Kevin Porter missed the first free throw.
Kevin, you got to get 50.
No. Please, 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 please.
He's been at the free throw
That's
line
right.
probably all season.
There's no doubt about that.
He got to be
Kevin,
nervous as shit.
Please,
Come on,
Kevin. I believe you. I believe you.
There
Yes, he made it. 50 for KP.
points for Kevin Porter Jr. Porter with 17 points in the
Kate,
fourth
oh, this
quarter.
is going to be a
How
game
about
to
that?
remember.
And stepping out of bounds was Middleton. All the Rockets have to do now, just hold on to it. And it's their game. Biggest win of the season for Houston.
Damn, that is awesome.
Kevin
What a game.
Porter
There
Jr.,
it is. Kevin Porter Jr.
youngest
coming
player
off his
to ever get
first
50
game
points.
Of the season has his best game of the season, a season high.
Player
143 points for the Rockets tonight with a career high of 50 points by Kevin Porter Jr.
What a game.
50 points, 11 assists.
Dude, I imagine, I wonder how KPJ was feeling when he had to take that free throw.
Nervous as shit.
Dude, I'd be shaking. Oh, well, I think he lagged out. I'm ready. So, if anybody's watching, KPJ just had an unreal game. It was a 50-point game.